Gregorio! Antonio.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Good morning, everybody.
Ooh, look at us. We're broadcasting.
We're playing a game called What's Wrong with Opie Today?
Yeah.
And I figured it out.
Oh, you did?
I have, yes, I have.
Oh.
Anyone else figure it out?
Me. I haven't.
No?
Is it? Let me see. I'm not going to ask any questions. I wonder if it's physical.
Oh, I'm fine.
Mental.
Don't start with that physical mental.
No, I don't know.
I'm fine.
I'm just trying to figure it out. Is it work-related?
Of course it is.
All right.
I don't have these types of problems when I leave here.
Isn't it amazing when you walk out this door? It's like when Dorothy walked out of the fucking house, and it's all in color.
As much as I'm having fun, I have way more problems and stress here than going home to two tiny kids. You have no idea, huh?
Does it have anything to do with show preparation?
Jimmy knows, though, so you can't ask questions.
Does it have anything to do with a guy that looks like a cue ball?
Wow, you would be a horrendous eyewitness. Anthony would be the worst eyewitness.
Yeah,
I know
it
Jimmy
would be.
knows.
Yeah. It would be.
Sam doesn't know. You guys would be horrendous witnesses.
It's the Jews, guys.
You're so not observant. What is wrong with me right now?
Oh, I know.
All right, don't say it. 2 out of 3, no.
I know.
Wow, I know Ant doesn't
figured
give a
it out.
fuck about anyone, but this is an obvious one. I know you noticed. I know you don't notice half the crap that goes on around you because you don't care.
No, I just actually I don't notice things.
Obviously,
I have a weird mental thing.
this is one of those logic games, and then when I tell you the answer, you're gonna go, God, I should have known right away.
So it's something visible?
So obvious. So obvious.
Does it rhyme with homosexual?
Well, okay, I see some.
Oh my God.
I see some
And this isn't supposed to take this long.
discs in front of you. That's
has no
good.
idea. Okay.
I see the crepe sheet.
This
right?
Is so obvious. This isn't one where you're gonna go, wow, what the fuck? You're gonna be like, oh, duh.
Is something missing from your area?
Maybe something's missing from the area. Okay, if that's an official question, yes, something's missing from my area.
All right. You got a mic.
Got a mic.
See that?
Yes.
Your chair. Your coffee.
Oh, you sucked at Where's Waldo, huh?
Yeah, I really did. I do have my strong suits, but observational skills.
And you know
never
when
have been.
in the dentist you had that book and it had 2 pictures and you're like, well, what's different between the 2 pictures? There's 5 things different.
I wasn't good at that.
Obviously,
I'm not
really
good at that
obviously.
either.
Jimmy, you really know?
Oh, yeah, I've known since before the mushroom.
This is hilarious.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
This is hilarious.
You knew before we started the game?
No, once you said what's wrong.
Okay.
that.
Sam's got it.
Definitely.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
Oh my God. Well, okay, hold it. I got.
You stink. And I blew it by putting my hands up.
No. Okay.
How'd you put your
That's
hands up?
crazy.
I went like this.
Oh.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Opie has no headphones.
Which is kind of important to broadcasting. You didn't know.
I didn't notice.
I don't know what you guys look like without headphones.
Wow.
I have no idea. I
Yeah.
just assume you guys walk around like that.
It looks weird
all
to see
day.
you talking
Yes.
in the mic without a headphone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Mars.
Marcelino.
Oh, wow.
Did you check the studio today?
Yeah, I had.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Mars.
Oh, Mars.
Oh.
Screwed up.
No, you screwed up, Mars.
Who fucked up you?
I put him away for some reason.
I get it.
Ah, no.
I get it. I'm not needed.
tested it out.
I get it. I'll just go home.
Oh.
I understand what you're trying to tell the people.
Mars. Oh, look, they're all tangled up. Oh, man, you got a hell of a dally storm there, my friend. What are you doing?
Mars. What are you doing? We got work to do.
What the fuck?
Now you're panicking.
Look, it's all twisted. That's like Slinky's all twisted
If you had
together.
to get your Puerto Rican knife out of your fucking
man.
back pocket, you would panic and fumble. Sorry. That probably would have been better if I knew how it sounded in my ears.
Man.
Maybe that would have helped that dumb lie.
Oh.
Thank you, Mars. Sorry. Now I'm ready to broadcast.
Oh!
Hey!
Now I see.
Now I can hear everyone.
Now I see. You didn't have headphones.
How did you not notice that?
I don't know.
I know it's wrong.
I'm an idiot. I don't get it.
Well, now we can broadcast.
There we are.
Now we can officially broadcast.
There we are. I'm a little worried, though, because my headphone volume now is really loud on my side. So I'm afraid if we play something, it's going to get real loud.
Huh?
Is everything set where it usually is?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think
I'm
so.
scared. I'm scared. There it is.
How is everyone?
Wunderbar. Wonderful.
Glenn Beck calling your pal crazy.
Yeah.
Alex Jones. And John Stewart saying Alex Jones is worried about the imaginary Hitler.
Yeah. Well, John Stewart is a self-hating Jew.
Wow.
Who is embracing certain policies and actions that resulted in the death of many of his ancestors during Nazi Germany, which is a leader taking executive privilege, the removal of guns from the populace, lists of people, guilt lists of law-abiding citizens. So John Stewart can shove it up his fuckhole.
We used to have John Stewart on the show.
He's
what
a
happened?
cunt, and I can't stand John Stewart.
Wow, what
He's
happened?
an asshole.
Wow, what
Go
happened?
ahead. Keep praising Barack Hussein Obama, who is turning this country into literally a socialist nation, and quite possibly some kind of a fascist country where he is the titular head. I'm tired of it.
They're not going to take you guys.
Yeah, you know what?
I
You
know
keep
it's
saying
taking
it. Keep saying it until you get Cuomo. The governor already spoke yesterday about his sweeping gun control. It sounded like some kind of a fucking Nuremberg rally.
Really?
Everyone's cheering him. And he's talking about sweeping changes in assault weapon bans, which are already in place.
Will you be able to
in New
carry
York.
with Cuomo's new laws?
I don't know what I'm going to be allowed to do until they fucking come out. Because you know what? They never talk about them as they're doing them. Like fucking Biden was talking about the weapons weapons legislation and the fact that
Just trying to keep it
Barack
fun,
Obama and the fact that Barack Obama might use executive privilege, but he didn't say on what. Now, that wasn't discussed. Bullshit. That's his transparent fucking administration again.
But-
not discussed. They never say until it comes out and they say, here's the new rules you got to abide by. They never tell us what it is. So I don't know.
But
Yeah.
the
Anger's
gun
a drug.
lobby is extremely powerful.
It's fucking wounded right now.
The gun
This
lobby is
shooting,
extremely
let me tell
powerful.
you, the tragedy of the Sandy Hook shooting is exactly what they wanted. Some of these vultures, I wouldn't doubt, are happy that children are dead because it gets them to pass their fuck agenda that ain't going to do shit except fuck with law-abiding legal citizens. Crime will not drop. These shootings will not stop. It will just stop the American people from being able to exercise a basic right. Number 2, motherfuckers. Right number 2.
That's the speech somebody gives as they're being dragged out of a court of law. Through the front doors. Their fucking feet kicking against the...
How did you get more angry than me?
I don't know
When
what
did that
happened.
happen? I mean, it's been years now, I think. You're
I'm
definitely more
tired.
angry than me.
I'm so
They're not
tired
going
of
to take
this.
your guns. The gun lobby's extremely powerful.
They're wounded right now, Opie, the gun lobby.
They're wounded a
They
bit,
look like
sure.
idiots. LaPierre got on. He's
Sure,
an
they're wounded a little
out-of-touch
bit.
guy. I don't appreciate when the head of the NRA, an organization that I support, it looks like an idiot. Alex Jones, I don't care. Everyone knows he's kooky. So when you get somebody like fucking Glenn Beck saying he's kooky, it's 2 kooks calling the kook kooky.
But you were all about Alex Jones yesterday, so now you're kooky.
No, I love him. But
he was fun
crazy.
yesterday.
Obviously, if we started talking about Building 7, we wouldn't be agreeing. We were talking about one specific subject, gun control, and we do agree on that matter. But I think the guy's a stark raving fucking lunatic, obviously.
Maybe 75% of them.
Right. But
I like the 25% of Alex Jones.
Yes. But look,
Jones.
this right now is a knee-jerk thing. Me and Opie were talking right before the show.
We don't talk!
Oh, right.
Opie and I.
Opie and I.
Let's not make believe we talk. We don't talk ever.
But you heard me today because you usually have your headphones on and don't listen. But we were talking about the fact that knee-jerk reactions to radio.
We live in a country that is a knee-jerk society.
Knee-jerk society.
And we know it. And we always bring it on. We bring it back to something that we do know about.
We can relate to.
And it's what they did with radio because of a few fucking bad eggs. Mm-hmm. And we were some of the bad eggs.
Well,
let's be honest with you.
Perhaps
we might have even started the whole thing if you really want to like focus on it.
But what harm did it do? Really,
we might have been the ones that pushed that old rock.
Oh boy.
Down the hill, and it just got faster and faster, and it knocked out a lot of radio guys.
We used to,
the point being that they destroyed radio,
destroyed terrestrial radio. It doesn't even resemble what it used to be as far as fun and
they figured out they could keep their business models going because they decided that people will listen to sports talk and they will listen to pop music.
Very
but
safe.
that's basically what you get now on regular radio
because it's safe. Everyone wants safe, but with safe, you take away that thing that makes things entertaining, funny.
It makes America
compelling.
America.
Yes. And I'm not talking making it absolutely dangerous, but a bit of unknown there. As far as radio goes, we used to do stunts and fun things and games and shit like that. The lawyers have put the kibosh on all that. Because out of all the radio contests that have happened through radio history, with all the shows and all the people, a few people have died in freak fucking accidents. Because of that minuscule amount that got on the news and made noise, they put a stop to all the fun.
Everything.
Because we are a knee-jerk nation that looks at something and goes, that's a big problem. Right. Guns, the same fucking thing. Look, these are tragedies. I'm not underplaying how horrid these things are. But in the context of 300 million people, 300 million guns in this country, it's minuscule, the amount of guns that are out there that are actually being used in murders and crimes. Many of the gun deaths, they say 11,000, are legitimate shootings from law officers, from civilians that are thwarting assaults on themselves. It's something like 8,000 of those are legitimate shootings.
You know, it would be a great scene
Yes.
is if you just made that speech and you pan back and you realize you're talking to a bunch of 3-year-olds.
And I'm nude.
They might get a couple little things done, but...
No, this is big, Opie. When I said that Barack Obama, in his second term, will start going after guns, this is before his inauguration into his second term, and already he's trying to put forth most of the sweeping gun legislation ever.
Well, it's before his inauguration because of what happened in Sandy Hook.
Well, yeah, again, knee-jerk reaction to something, but it fits his agenda regardless.
Well, I don't know if it's completely a knee-jerk reaction. I mean, there's a lot of parents out there that have had it because they see their own fucking kids in that school that day.
It's not going to help.
But I'm just saying that's where the mindset is.
Of course.
I think we have to do a lot more than look at the gun problem in this country.
Exactly.
For some reason, the mainstream media wants to just focus on the gun issue when there's so many factors that play into this.
Cuomo is ready to move. I mean, ready to fucking move with legislation here in New York, which, by the way, New York already has some of the strictest gun control laws in the nation.
Well, let's see what Cuomo said.
Gun violence has been on a rampage, as we know firsthand and we know painfully. We must stop the madness, my friends. And in one word, it's madness. Just enough. It has been enough. We need a gun policy in this state that is reasonable, that is balanced, that is measured. We respect hunters and sportsmen.
All right, pause.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Sounds logical.
Yeah. Cuomo.
Cuomo!
Contrary to popular belief, the Second Amendment is not about hunters and sportsmen. He said, I hunt, I have a shotgun, I have this. Great, good for you. The Second Amendment is not about the right to hunt. It's the right to bear arms, and it was always about curtailing tyranny.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared.
What are you scared
that
of?
I am not going to be able to exercise my Second Amendment right.
You will.
Wouldn't you be scared you're not able to exercise your first?
We already can't.
We've had certain instances where that seems to have been the case, and it angers you, and it angers me. It should anger everybody. Well, the Second Amendment is another right that is in place to keep this nation like we are a free nation.
The NRA had a chance, a big chance with that speech, and they misjudged that. You're right. That Wayne LaPierre.
It was terrible.
That was a horrible fucking speech.
Yes.
And people just went, and I'm for the Second Amendment. I was like, ugh, a right.
Believe me, I was watching
not
on
one
fuck.
ounce of give from that guy. Not one.
We need a little give and take,
ounce
right?
of give, and then people were like, you know what? We've heard what you have to say. Fuck you. But I'm telling you, that was a big shot for the NRA, and he blew it.
But the people that have the agendas, a lot of the Democrats, a lot of the liberals, especially here in New York, they have a gun control agenda. Regardless of what LaPierre said, if he went up there and spoke so eloquently about gun control or the lack thereof and Second Amendment rights, it wouldn't have mattered. Because when you get something like Sandy Hook, it fits their agenda. It's a perfect opportunity to use people's emotion and the news and everything else to put in place laws that will do nothing about these shootings.
Not Second Amendment, but what he should have talked about was something that no one's ever heard from the NRA before, which was some sort of whatever it was that would make getting certain things harder. Like if he had just seemed like as horrified and as willing to go, you know what? There really is a point to this.
Perhaps he could have been a better politician.
But no, I mean a little bit
that's
more.
What I mean.
Completely.
Because even on the other side, you're not getting sincerity. I mean, you're not going to get sincerity out of this guy. And the guy is supposed to be a pit bull, an attack dog for Second Amendment rights. He's not supposed to give. Because you give, they will fucking take 20 times what you want to give them. It's unfortunately, that's the world we live in the country we live in.
But that's the way Sharpton looks at it. That's the way they all look at it. That's why all special interest groups look at it.
But you're always going to get liberal agendas through easier.
Well, what is
because
Cuomo
you can
saying
play
now?
off.
Let's play the rest of the clip.
All right.
What is he trying to say here?
This is not taking away people's guns.
Well, that's what
I
they
own
say.
a gun. I own a Remington shotgun. I've hunted. I've shot. That's not what this is about. It is about ending the unnecessary risk of high-capacity assault rifles. That's what this is about.
Oh, shut up.
He's got a gun.
Which means
he's got a gun.
Taking guns. I mean, what is he going to do? There are 300 million guns out there, many of which will fall into the category of assault weapon.
How many?
That will be banned. I don't know the exact number, but I'm sure it's a fuckload of AR-15 type.
Over a million?
Fuck yeah.
Over a million? Out of the 30 million guns we have in this country?
Way over a million.
Is that about right? We have 330 million guns?
Way over a million.
We have one gun per person at this point.
Yeah, it's a lot of guns.
That is a lot of guns.
But the fact of the matter is, these assault weapons won't do anything taking them out of the hands and the ability of law-abiding citizens to buy them. Now, what he wants to do, what we already have in New York, I can't buy a gun without it being recorded legally. I can't buy a gun without it being recorded that I own it. Serial number. Background check with every gun I buy. If I buy a gun on Tuesday and then on Wednesday I decide I want to go in and buy another gun, it's another fucking background check. Again, they don't take that a day went by. Well, yeah, we checked him yesterday. He should be okay. Every gun I buy has a background check done on me. It's already in place in New York. And this motherfucker now wants to limit the guns I can buy.
So how many guns you got?
He wants ammunition. They want now a background check when I buy ammunition. All right, and I'm like, you know what?
It's not the worst thing in the world, is it?
All right, it's not the worst thing in the world until the next step comes, where it's like, well, we want you to buy a limited amount of ammunition. Background check. Or if you buy a certain amount of ammunition, we're going to start looking into your shit. I don't want that.
But why not? You're not a criminal.
I don't care. I don't want it. I don't want it. Jimmy, you get up on stage.
Yes, I do.
Yes. You say certain things. You comment on the president, you comment on politics, whatever it is. They all of a sudden want to know, Jimmy, we want you to sit down. We want to talk to you about why you're saying these things. And then if you say it again next week, we're going to talk to you about that. Now, it sounds ridiculous, but it's not. You are talking about a First Amendment right and a Second Amendment right, and them questioning why I'm doing certain things with that right.
But the difference is what is the lead up to it? Like
What's the lead up to it? I haven't done anything.
No, you haven't. But
there are people that speak just like you do that have incited riots, that have incited hate and murder. So it's speech.
But comedy
speech
hasn't.
is very dangerous.
But comedy hasn't.
Who's to say who's influenced by that, Jimmy?
But
you're crazy.
But people know. Like
I haven't done anything with my guns. I haven't done anything horrible. So why shouldn't I be able to exercise my Second Amendment right in its entirety, the way it's fucking written, and not be infringed upon like you can with First Amendment and free speech?
You look at the Second Amendment very, very literally.
I do.
No, I know.
Yes,
and a lot of
I
people do. I don't honor it that way. I honor it to a certain degree, but I don't honor it, meaning that people can have whatever they want without. I don't. Even if that's the way the forefathers meant it. I don't care. I know the muscular argument's very old, but I still.
It doesn't work.
But I think it has merit to it because I just don't
all.
believe that they understood.
How about this, Jimmy? You're standing on a soapbox back in 1790 or whatever the fuck it is.
Yes, maybe in Nashville, perhaps.
Maybe in Nashville.
Nashville, why?
Where Jimmy Norton's going to be.
Oh.
You're speaking to people, and you're talking about some type of dissent with the government. They look at you and go, well, you know what? He's got the freedom to say that. Freedom of speech. Got that. Now you fast forward to now. Wait a minute. He's got a Twitter account. He's got this. He's speaking to millions of people now. Now his message of hate or dissent or whatever the fuck it is now reaching more people than the forefathers ever imagined it meeting. Now my argument can be they never meant you to speak to so many people at once.
Although
you have such an influence now over so many more people because of technology. We have to do something about this First Amendment.
They did have the speech like that then, just not the immediacy of it. Like the papers quoted people. Politicians were like
never.
When Lincoln spoke,
a single person never ever had the contact with the American people in the numbers that they have right now.
Correct, but it's also
Who's to say?
There are certain penalties. Like if I was to go on Twitter, I had to edit myself yesterday because there was a certain CEO of a company that got a bailout. I'm not going to say any more. All I was doing was wanting to figure out how can I encourage people to murder this guy on Twitter. How can I even joke about it? And I realized I couldn't. So I wanted to say something that that freedom might have been infringed on had I said something like there are things you can say now, which because so many people could hear it, and all of a sudden,
comedy rarely sparks violence.
I can't think of a case where it's ever sparked violence.
Very different
where we've
situations.
ever known it sparked violence.
And as far as the forefathers go, because everyone brings it up, what would they think today? It's really simple. If the forefathers were living today, half of them would be, for gun control, and the other half would be like, fuck that.
Good point.
That's a great point. That's how it would be.
That's true.
Yes.
That's exactly how it would be, because I'm so sick of what do you think the forefathers meant? If you fast forward them to this fucking year, half would be for it and half would be against. Period. That's how our stupid country works.
You bring up the fact that you don't think comedy has spurred a lot of violence. Sparked a lot of violence. No. But let me tell you something. You don't think that maybe some nut job listening to Bill Hicks could have been influenced to want to commit violence against George Bush?
I don't know.
Could a lunatic have
Sure.
Well, yeah, we don't live in a perfect society.
Sure.
All right. Just like guns. Of course, a mental patient that gets his hands on it.
But that didn't happen, though.
What do you mean?
We know no one did anything because of Bill Hicks' material.
How do you know somebody didn't hear a comic is a nut and went out and did some?
We don't have a case of it.
And because you're a smart guy, you can make an argument. Because you're a good debater, you can take any point and lead it to another point. And that's it's a sign of being a smart person.
Oh, Jimmy.
But I'm serious. But you know, and I both know, the difference between doing dumb jokes and threats are taken very seriously. There are verbal things which are, but no, violence has never been. There's nothing that happens where we go, oh my God, that is leading to violence. And when somebody suggests it, like they call, it's a climate of hate when you do jokes like that. It's ridiculous.
Well, it might seem hacky. All right. Well, comedy is one thing, but it might seem hacky. But when Hitler and Goebbels were talking about the Jews and how awful they were for Germany, those were words. Those were speeches that were giving that wound up a people in a way that they were able to have the capacity to murder a lot of people.
Yeah. With
fucking words. It was.
What did they murder them with?
Guns. But it just goes to show, it's not as innocent. The freedom of speech is always defended by everybody. A lot of people say, hey, I got my freedom of speech to say that.
That's not defended by everybody.
Well, all right, I understand what you mean. But I mean,
it really isn't.
People have their own idea of it.
They have their own idea of it, but it doesn't get shit on like the Second does. The Second Amendment gets shit on and picked apart.
I don't think the Second Amendment gets shit on if there's 330 million guns in the country. How is it getting shit on? Think about it. There's one gun per person. How is the Second Amendment being shit on?
And I watched that speech, and I'm telling you,
restrictions.
They made their argument terrible. Like,
I won't even.
But I mean, that was the guy, and that was a chance for them to seem reasonable. Mm-hmm. And you know what? After another school massacre, he misread the temperature of the country and how fucking fed up people were.
That should have been a different speech.
It should have been a much different speech.
We've heard that speech over the years. After tragedies.
And by the way, yes.
And it was so obvious that they should have taken a different tact. They could believe all that, and that's fine. But man, to push that agenda out as they did at that time was crazy on their part. And didn't help their cause.
I understand what you're saying. There are 300 million guns in this country. But here's my point about how the Second is picked apart. In Times Square, they got the black Israelites. They spew hatred out there and with impunity. Right. No one fucks with them. Obviously,
they're clowns.
But it's hate speech that they are spewing in public.
Most people that are hanging around, they kind of laugh.
But it doesn't matter. The point is, their First Amendment right is not being infringed upon. They were able to stand there and talk.
Yeah.
Let me go out with Jimmy Norton into Times Square. I will hand you a pistol. Ooh. You will go to jail for 2 years. That's what I'm talking about, the Second Amendment right being infringed upon.
And if one of those guys used that speech, like if somebody was being assaulted and they were all standing there rooting on that assault and encouraging people to commit that murder, they would go to jail too. What they're saying is despicable,
right?
But it's not. They're not inciting people to riot,
right? But I'm using the gun argument, saying that I'm not saying you're shooting people when I hand you a gun. You're just standing there with a gun, which should be legal. Yet you will go to prison for at least 2 years just for that fact.
For brandishing it.
Just for having it. You could even have it concealed. If you have one without a permit and it's concealed, but for some reason you're stopped and frisked and they find out, you will go to jail for 2 years. How is that not picking apart our Second Amendment right?
How many guns do you own? About?
I probably have 50.
And how many do you think they'll take away?
I would assume they could take...
In the next 10 years, how many do you think they'll take away out of 50?
Most of my rifles, I think they would take away.
You really think they're going to take them away?
They are... Opie,
I'm just asking. It's a question.
I know. But they are... See, the thing is, no one's really as deep into this as I am. They are literally talking about confiscation. Not just banning weapons, and then you keep the ones we got now. We just won't sell them anymore. Confiscation. There is something going into a budget, so they will literally have to buy back your weapons and then destroy them. But the government will say, well, that gun is worth this much. Here's your money. We're taking your gun. They're talking about this. This isn't something that I'm pulling out my ass out of paranoia.
But the amount of lawsuits that they would have,
they're already saying there's going to be a whole bunch of lawsuits.
And the government can't fucking be tied up in court while they do this?
Well, the government does a lot of talking. We all know that.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
They said this past Congress, the 112th, was the worst Congress ever.
Again, a perfect storm.
They got the least amount done ever.
We got a perfect storm.
And they said the 113th Congress is off to
liberal president
should start.
Liberal president in there. We got a people that are all riled up about Sandy Hook. It's the perfect storm of what they need to start taking people's guns, and that will make a giant problem.
Yeah, I agree. It would be a big problem.
Yes.
I don't think it'll happen because, again, there's just, first of all, the temperature, the vibe in Washington changes too quickly every 4 years.
This is on the fast track. They're crazy with this.
If that happens,
Obama's talking about legislation before the end of January.
Well, why don't we do the second half of the Cuomo's speech from yesterday?
We have a 7-point agenda. Number 1, enact the toughest assault weapon ban in the nation, period.
You're number 2 against fucking California right now. So
Number 2, close the private sale loophole by requiring federal background checks.
Already have
Number
it, New York.
3, ban high-capacity magazines.
Already have it, New York.
Number 4, enact tougher penalties for illegal gun use,
How
guns
about
on
that?
school grounds, and violent gangs. Number 5, keep guns from people who are mentally ill. Number 6, ban direct internet sales of ammunition in New York.
Oh.
Number 7, create a state NICS check on all ammunition purchases.
Oh.
New York State led the way on guns once before. There was Sullivan's Law of 1911, which was the first in the nation gun control law, a model law that required a permit for possession of a handgun. New York was the first. It's still on the books. New York led the way then. Let's pass safe and fair legislation and lead the way once again in saving lives.
Saving lives, my ass. It's more of a cultural problem than a hardware fucking problem. You know how much of those 10 to 11,000 gun murders every year? First of all, I already said 8,000 of them are legitimate shootings by law enforcement and people protecting their own lives. And the rest of them, 75% of them are fucking gangs, crime, inner city, where it's already illegal. Chicago led the country in illegal gun shootings and deaths last year. Led the nation. Over 500, something like 530 murders with guns. You're not allowed to have one. So how would gun control work? That's a litmus test.
Because obviously it's easy to get a gun.
Well, yeah, and that won't stop. Do you think if they ban guns, it won't start a black market gun importation like drugs and like fucking alcohol during Prohibition? Guns will pour over the borders. It will make a brand new mafia that happened during Prohibition. They can't stop drugs. They can't stop illegal aliens from going over the border. Guns, there are people chomping at the bit, drooling, waiting for legislation like this to make their own fortunes by bringing illegal guns in because they're going to supply criminals with guns.
Guns, though, are metal. They're a little easier to track.
No, they're not. It's easy.
They're not metal?
No, not all of them, but I'm talking about, no, what do you think? The fucking, the thing they transport drugs in are carbon fiber?
Yes.
They're boats, they're planes.
You can't swallow a gun and shit it out. I've tried.
They fucking, they use tunnels where they're bringing stuff in. I mean, obviously, they're not going to get everything through, but just like drugs and just like alcohol back during Prohibition and everything else that's illegal, there's a market for it.
Let's see what we got. The Jon Stewart clip as well that we referenced.
That cunt.
He's just liberal. I mean, I like John.
Yeah, he's a comedian. It's just being silly.
Fuck him.
Well, it was too late.
Hitler took the guns. Stalin took the guns. Mao took the guns. Fidel Castro took the guns. Hugo Chavez took the guns. And I'm here to tell you, 1776 will commence again if you try to take our firearms.
Yeah. Laugh all the way to the fucking grave.
Holy No one's taking away all the guns. But now I get it. Now I see what's happening. So this is what it is. Their paranoid fear of a possible dystopic future prevents us from addressing our actual dystopic present. We can't even begin to address 30,000 gun deaths that are actually, in reality, happening in this country every year. Because a few of us must remain vigilant against the rise of imaginary Hitler. We'll be right back.
I'm sure there was somebody in the fucking 30s in Nazi Germany saying the same fucking thing. Same thing. Oh, ooh, look out. That guy's crazy. Yeah. Jon Stewart, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, weeping when the fucking World Trade Center towers fell, weeping. Hey, look out my window, I don't see the towers, but I see the Statue of Liberty now. 2 years later, he's kissing Muslim asshole. Fuck you, you self-hating Jew.
At least the funny's back.
Hate Jon Stewart. Do you really? Yes, he's an asshole. Oh, he's so brilliant. Ooh, look, he's making a face. Oh, look, he comes back from a clip and just stares at the camera all perplexed. We get it.
You don't like his over-the-top delivery? It's fun.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I hate Jon Stewart. Yeah. Can't watch The Daily Show. Love Colbert.
I don't watch The Daily Show, but I do like him. And I'm not saying that because I'll be on it, because I'll probably never be on
Fuck
it.
Is he a good stand-up?
Yeah, he was really good stand-up.
Fuck him running.
I don't think I ever... No, I never saw him live.
Yeah, he's funny.
It's funny.
Ugh. Enough of him.
You don't like the faces he makes when he comes back from clips? No?
Another one who forgot about 9/11. Oh, my God. Enough of you.
What else is going on?
Anger's a drug.
Well...
You think he's addicted to anger all of a sudden? What happened? Why
All of a sudden.
Why?
No, he's been addicted to anger for a long time.
No.
I've been
I'm a happy
I
guy.
heard an interesting...
18 and a half years. I would say maybe 15 of those not angry.
I'm a happy guy.
No, you're a
You're
lot.
not a happy
No, you're a
guy.
lot.
Compared to who?
You never was. You weren't this angry guy for most of our existence.
I'm not
together.
as angry as you think. I'm passionate about certain things.
That's true.
You know, I'm passionate about hypocrisy, especially in politics and in race.
Sure.
I'm very big on racial subject matter that people are dishonest about.
That makes you very angry.
Very angry because no one wants to see it. When you hold something up in front of someone's face and they don't see it, it's like, why aren't you seeing this?
Believe me, I understand that frustration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, but it's almost like,
terrible.
it's like with Imus. We all said, remember you said, I start questioning myself, like, am I nuts to see this, the whole country? Sometimes people just don't see it that way, and it's really frustrating, and it's really annoying.
Yes.
But the reality is sometimes people, like smart people, with race or with guns or with abortion, sometimes people just don't see it that way. And I don't get it because they don't see it my way.
Why not focus on the positive stories coming out of the black communities?
All right. Pop one up there, Sam.
Set you up. But there are.
Yeah?
Yeah, there are.
I'm sure there are.
A lot of black families trying to make an honest living.
Of course, I see them on commercials all the time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, the mom, the dad, the kids, they're in front of a...
There's one right now.
Sunshiny
Shaq getting
day,
in his-
coming through the window, having breakfast together. I've seen it. Sure.
But it is happening. There's some positive stuff going on out there.
Yeah, well, there's a grave problem with crime and violence in the black community that isn't being addressed honestly. And when they quote statistics, they're quoting statistics of everybody and not concentrating on inner city problems, and that's where the problem areas are. And this crime rate and this murder rate would be a lot lower if the problems were addressed and dealt with in the black community.
You know what? I
say.
And I got to agree with you, because now you're focusing on what drives me nuts, the fucking media, and how they stretch the truth.
Yeah.
Now, when you say 30,000 gun deaths a year, that is like, holy fuck. But then when you do break down the numbers, you are absolutely fucking correct about that.
It's crazy.
Because they say it's about 75% inner city gun deaths.
Yeah,
right?
but all we have to do is get rid of the guns, and I guess they'll stop killing each other. It's amazing.
So that means out of 30,000, what's 75% of 30?
Oh, boy. Oh, come on. Jesus. About 20, maybe? 22?
It's about 2250-ish.
Yeah, 22 and a half. I guess
22 and a half?
Yeah.
So now you're talking the 30,000 gun deaths. Now you're down to 7,500 are not inner city related. That's not as impressive when you're trying to do your stories on gun control on the news. And that's where we're in the same fucking area.
The difference with inner city, and there's a lot more murders there, and this white guy crimes and black guy crimes. For some reason, walking in and shooting children purposefully is a white guy crime.
Absolutely.
That's not a black guy crime.
Absolutely.
And that's what people...
And that is way more horrendous to me than a
way more
stupid
horrendous.
drive-by.
Well, it's certainly horrendous,
but
and
that's what's got people...
so rare.
That's what's got people... It is rare compared to how many people there are.
Do you know how many people have died in inner city gun violence since the Sandy Hook shooting? Do you even know?
A lot.
Probably 8.
It's an amazing amount of people that have been killed. And children.
But how many?
Innocent. Let me think.
And I know you're not that...
If it was...
I know you're not that guy. I'm just trying to put a number around it. How many about?
Just in Chicago alone?
Since Sandy Hook.
I'm going to say since Sandy Hook. I'm going to say probably 30 to 40 in just one inner city area. That's it. Which is, and I'm talking women, children, innocent people. These gangbangers, they don't fucking know how to aim.
We lost a 90-year-old woman.
90? She bought it?
In New York.
I don't know if she died.
Oh, she didn't die.
I think she got shot in her elbow.
Ooh. She was a victim of a drive-by, a 90-year-old. Jesus. Well, you live your life and you got to take one to the elbow,
right?
She got shot in the elbow because she was doing that shuffle off to Buffalo elbow raise.
You think that fucked up her arthritis?
People have just had it and they don't know what to do. That's all it is. People have
Jimmy,
had it.
You know what? Now I'm with you. You're absolutely right. People have had it and they just don't know what to do. That is a great quote today. Because I don't believe it's just like as easy as taking away, guns and shit.
No, I feel it's a combination of things, but I feel like I've had it too, and I was really, I hate how naive I can be. Like I'm such an idealist. Like I thought OJ would get convicted. I'm a dope, and I really thought that when the NRA was going to make a speech, that LaPierre was going to say something that said, "Look, we are with you." But.
You just want these guys...
I just hated his guts even more afterwards.
You want these guys to reach across the table, reach across the aisle, they say, right? And just sit the fuck down and go, okay, we all see this. We need to figure something out. And it just never happens.
Never.
By the way, also...
And I'm not saying that means take the guns or this and that, but they don't even want to fucking talk with each other.
I got a few numbers here that are interesting when you get someone like Jon Stewart that quotes thing. Out of 31,000 firearm deaths...
By the way,
this is 2007.
But people don't add the fact that I think it's over 100,000 people are injured by guns every year, too.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of injuries. A lot
of those injuries are fucking brutal to live with, too.
Right.
17,000 of the 30,000, over 17,000, suicides. So people that kill themselves.
Okay.
Wait, I mean, 17,000 out of the 31?
31,000 are suicides.
So now we're down to 14,000.
Are suicides.
So that's 17,000 people that aren't harming anyone else.
Right. It's 12,000 in 2007, and it's gone down since then to about 11,000. So 12,000 are homicide deaths, which means somebody killing somebody else intentionally or even accidentally. It's 12,000. And again, I want to say a lot of those are cops. A lot of them are legitimate self-defense shootings. But when Jon Stewart says 30,000 killing, it makes it sound like people are running around with assault weapons shooting people. The fact of the matter is, rifles accounted for 350 of those shootings.
Out of 30,000, 31,000?
But that is their fucking, whoa, get them off the street. It doesn't even add up.
It's just a drop in the bucket. We all know that.
Doesn't mean anything.
But like Jimmy said, we're all fed up
People
and just trying to figure out what the fuck we could do.
People are fed up.
I think the mental illness problem is
huge part of it. Culturally,
way
it's
bigger
a huge
than the
part
stupid
of it.
gun shit.
Yes.
Video games, very minuscule part of it.
I think so.
I think it's a part of it, but a minuscule part. The media, a bigger part, but still a part.
I think the media bigger than video games.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't want to acknowledge their faults.
But what certain the NRA has done, I'm only using them because they're kind of the mouthpiece, is they have said to people, we will not give an inch. So people are like, okay, what can we do? You're not going to meet with us, so we're going to take your shit. It's almost like they had a chance there and they should have not given up their Second Amendment right, but they should have understood, you really with us? Well, there is something about all those kids being murdered in a fucking school, and it's happened too many times. We have had enough of this stuff, and we don't think putting a guy with a gun there is going to do it. That's not the solution the country wants. The NRA didn't read that. That's their stance. Okay. So now the rest of the country is going, well, here's what we're going to try to do. And that's how they drew their line in the sand. People are responding to the line in the sand that was drawn by the NRA during the speech.
People need jobs in this country, so having someone armed at every school in America, I would like to see that as a parent. Like, I bring my kid to a dumb little school program, and it's just this kid that is watching the front door. I'm like, I don't fucking feel safe dropping my kid off here, especially after the Sandy Hook incident. But if I knew there was like an off-duty police officer with a gun, fucking, I would walk home with a much easier feeling.
No. Until one of those guys, and it would happen because the odds are
that one of those guys would do something stupid, right?
And murders fucking 10 children because his wife is. You know what I mean? It's like you're never going to have a foolproof way of doing it. It's always going to.
Our country likes to look at shit. Everything has to be perfect. You're right. There's always going to be something.
It's not going to be perfect.
Right. Hey, really fast because. The phones are lit. We don't have to go to them, but I like to get a quick survey.
Yeah, that's fun.
Mousy in Florida, is the gun control thing the government doing their way taking... Thanks, Sal.
Yeah. Gun control thing. The government is doing it's their way of taking over the people.
Okay,
yeah, well,
Jesus. All right. Sorry, I shouldn't have started with that one. Jack says, I'm a liberal. For the first time, I agree with Anthony.
Oh, sorry.
Elias, we need to enforce responsible gun ownership.
Not your show, Elias.
Ryan, Virginia Beach, I'm a liberal, and I completely agree with Anthony.
Thank you, sir.
Megan, just a quick survey here off our phones. Why does Anthony think the Second Amendment is so sacred? And Joe in Connecticut, Anthony, you are crazy about your gun shit.
All right.
You want to talk to Joe?
Why not?
That makes better radio.
Sure.
Okay, all right.
Why not?
Go to that one. Joe, what's up, buddy?
Hey. What's up, guys? Good morning.
Hey.
I'm happy to hear Anthony's rant this morning, but Anthony, listen.
Yes.
I'm glad. You know what? I got to tell you, Joe, I'm glad he's finally speaking up on this issue because I've been waiting for this day.
Yes, I've been silent about it.
Fuck.
Figured it's about time.
It's about fucking time.
I've been listening for a long time. Anthony's fucking nuts, but that's besides the point. Being in Connecticut, I know you guys look at it as 9/11 or whatever else, but all this conspiracy bullshit and this libertarian stuff, it's not the liberties they're trying to take away. They're trying to take the access to the guns away. And I know you 50 guns in your house in a closet and all this stuff, and you polish them naked and all this stuff. But keep in mind when you have a kid in the house who has Asperger's, mental illness.
Yep.
There should be some kind of a legislation where these guns are limited for parents that have children in the home with mental illness. It's a multifaceted problem that needs to be dealt with.
Let me ask you something, though. All right, let me ask you something about what you just said. I understand that a parent needs to be responsible enough where they have a child with Asperger's or any other kind of mental problems. Those guns need to be locked up, completely locked up and safe. And if the parent decides that they want to sacrifice any safety they would get from guns as opposed to the of not having safety because their child is a nut, they could exercise that too by not having guns. But it seems to me that having the state or the government jump in and tell you can't protect yourself because your son is crazy, that is a weird thing, too, because that opens up the door to say, well, we also don't like maybe your income bracket, and we're going to use that as a gauge to whether you can own guns. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm just using a wide example here. I don't think guilt by association. I don't think guilt by association should be used in prohibiting people from getting guns. But I think the responsibility is so huge with gun ownership that if you have a mental case living in your house, yes, I think you should fucking think about not having a goddamn gun.
But they're not going to.
But it's happened too many times.
But that's our freedom.
No, I understand, but it's not as easy as that. There's a lot of shitty fucking parents out there, and then you add the fact that they're gun owners, legal gun owners with guns laying around their house.
That's true. And the shitty parents also raise people that rape and rob and do other things without guns.
I understand that. So what can we do to make that a little better? You got a shitty parent that is a, quote, responsible gun owner, but the guns are laying around.
That's not responsible at all.
I know. Yeah. So what do we do? I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So what do we do about that? Because technically that person got their guns legally.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
I don't know. If you're
caught with your stupid gun,
no answer.
But you can't have people just walking through homes.
You're right.
To see if this dopey parent is responsible with their guns.
Yep, you're right. I got no answer.
It's a fucked up problem.
I have no answer to that.
Smart guns. We'll eventually have smart guns.
Ooh. What do they do?
I like Jimmy's future.
They will never be called the E-Rock.
A smart gun will only be able to be fired by the proper owner, and there'll be. I don't know why anybody thinks that's crazy. Look where computers and technology are taking us. It's very possible that they will, and of course people will fight it, but there will be a way where certain guns can't be fired in certain areas, or only a licensed owner can fire them, or as you're firing them, there's going to be a way.
It would be nice if that technology was absolutely infallible.
It won't be infallible
every single time, so you knew that if you had to use your gun and quickly pull it out where your fingers don't have to be exactly on the right spot. You're sloppy when you're drawing a weapon. You're not going to put your fingers on exact fingerprint things.
Well, it may not work that way.
It might not work that way, obviously, but the technology just isn't there for that right now. Whether it is in the future, then you have to consider, will that information be available to law enforcement or the government that you now have this gun in your hand? Why did you have your gun? You had your gun out. We tracked it at 6 o'clock last night. You were holding your gun. Why?
No, they won't ask why. They'll know where it is. Like, for instance, if you're in your house, or if you're at a gun range or whatever, there will be no questions about it, because it'll fall under the category of acceptable places to have your gun out.
That's kind of odd.
We're sharing all information. We have to get used to that. Everything, privacy is going away.
We have no choice in that, right?
It's all information.
Don't you think every car then should have something that you need to breathe into, or have a drunk sensor?
Yes,
every
I do.
single one.
Yes.
Even in Jimmy Norton, who doesn't drink at all, in his car, everyone has to do it.
I would say yes, too.
I'd be willing to deal with that. Yeah.
I know that sounds horrible as far as what America was built on, but
wouldn't you love getting into your car?
Enough of these fucking assholes drunk driving into innocent people.
Where you just blow into it. And
I would do that one. I would do that one. But then I disagree with Jimmy with the Easy Pass thing, where they can now track you everywhere. I don't like that. I'm not doing anything wrong, but that feels weird to me.
I don't care if they can, because
it's almost like case by case basis with me.
They can follow me anywhere, because.
But the drunk driving thing, I fucking hate.
This is all just getting a little too sketchy. I know. It's like this very intrusive. I mean, for the sake of safety, we're getting intruded upon for this sake of safety, where in many cases, and I'm not mentioning the drunk driving, that's unbelievably high.
Hold on, before you move on from that. Or make the highways safer. Why are we still...
Foam rubber?
Why are we still driving 70 miles an hour toward a car going 70 miles an hour? And you just trust this person that the mere 5 feet that separates you two is going to be okay.
You just got to hope.
It fucking is scary as shit.
It really is.
You just assume every single car is paying attention.
That's all free will.
As they zoom right by
That's all free will right there. If that person decides they're just going to go...
Those fucking country roads where they're coming at you 50 miles an hour. A mere 5 feet away from you.
Or if you have a bad, if you blow the tube and you're drunk, you won't, because then people will be like, well, what if you need to move your car? If you won't be able to go over 10 miles an hour. There will be a technology for that.
That could be even more dangerous, but
what is the answer?
But then someone else blows into your thing.
Work around.
Yeah, there's always going to be ways to get around.
Then if you're the guy blowing into that guy's thing, but the other guy was driving, then you should be
sure, because within the very near future, you will be able to blow into a tube, and whoever blows into the tube, their DNA will be recorded.
You'll know who you are. I don't know if I want my.
That's where it's going.
I am being a hypocrite, but I mean, case by case basis on some of this shit. I've lost a few fucking people to drunk driving, man.
Yeah, everyone has. I don't think there's one person that doesn't know somebody. It's
amazing.
Special.
Yeah, the driver.
But I'm just saying, and how many of those deaths a year?
It's an amazing number, yes.
But we don't even, we don't tackle that problem.
Right.
Is that a bigger problem than guns?
Well, we try to address it through education and everything else, but we never address it by taking people's cars away or taking booze away. That's the hypocrisy there. It's because people would lose their fucking minds if you told them so many people die in traffic accidents related to alcohol that we are going to start limiting cars. We're going to start limiting the speed of cars. We're going to start limiting things that hours you could drive maybe. I don't know. But people would lose their minds. And the same people that are pushing for gun control would lose their minds because you're taking away one of their freedoms.
But there are plenty of restrictions on cars, too, like, how fast you're allowed to go. There is a limit on how fast they can be on the street. There's street legal. So there are those things in place.
But that's up to the person, not the hardware.
Hold on. Saving lives for 20 years, drunk driving. So, in the last 20 years, drunk driving deaths have gone down.
We got to get those up, people. Come on.
In 1991, when this survey started, there were 15,627 deaths. Fast forward, we don't have to do every year, but we're down to 10,228, something like that, in 2010.
That's just drunk driving.
So we've saved about 5,000. That's gone down, considerably.
Yeah, it's a third. Third less.
Third, right? 33%. Okay.
It's pretty amazing.
And what has changed?
A lot of safety features in cars. I heard this story the other day. Cars themselves have a lot of safety features in them that they didn't have back then.
Let's get safety features in guns.
Guns.
Yeah, why not?
Foam bullets.
Foam bullets would be a good start.
Yeah. Just a flag that comes out and goes pow, and then you gotta agree with the person that goes, well, I would have been dead.
Did I tell you what Rich and Bonnie gave my kid for Christmas?
What?
You know, the Sandy Hook thing is just happened. I'm a parent, so I think I'm maybe even more focused on. I don't know.
Sure.
The parents I talk to, it seems it hits even closer to home. They bring over like a semi-automatic fucking kid pistol. It's a huge. It has a barrel on it like this. What am I holding up? Like the size
My
of...
cock.
That was too easy. But it's like, I don't know, the equivalent of like 3 water bottles put together.
Like a coffee can.
As I said, yeah.
And it's heavy, and I'm like...
Thick.
A gun.
And it's
That's very presumptuous to get a child a gun toy. Some parents would love it, but others don't. You can't just do that like, I think it's going to be okay.
I'm not one of those parents. I don't want my kid playing with, fake guns. But it just fucking creeped me out.
Well, they're terrible people.
It was just creepy. And even Rich was like, what the because I guess Bonnie bought it? What are you thinking?
Where you going?
Plus, it's for 5-year-olds and up. He's 2.5. I don't think he can lift the thing even.
Man.
But it just felt weird and wrong, man.
Huh. That's, well, and that's up to the parent, too. If the parent doesn't want their kids playing with gun toys, that's fine. To bring over one does seem a little odd because it is such a personal issue with your kids.
I don't care if he plays all the games we did growing up, you know. I don't care if he's got the fake guns and all that shit.
Yeah.
I really don't. But it just felt weird.
Yeah.
It was too close to the whole incident, and everyone's talking about this shit. They bring over this.
I don't know if you want to talk to her or anything, but I know Megan said, "Why does Anthony think the Second Amendment is so
She's a regular,
sacred?"
though, man. You like her. She has that nice voice. I think she has nice boobies.
I'm exhausted with the discussion. But the fact of the matter is, it's because it's like your house. Like your house, when you sleep at night, you lock your doors, you go to bed, and you're protected. You feel protected from any outside influence that's walking around. It's sacred to me because I see that as a type of protection that is there for self-defense against, just against regular thug. And it does happen. I'm not paranoid. People do get assaulted. People do get killed, raped, whatever. But it's also the bigger picture of I'm in my home. I'm here in this country. There is a government in place. And it's not out of the realm of possibility throughout world history that perfectly fine governments have turned around and enacted their will on the people, and the first thing they do is take people's guns away. It's happened so many times that you can't just pawn that off as being paranoid or crazy.
You're right.
It's a security in our way of life. The Second Amendment is that. It's our house, our sanctity and safety in this way of life we have.
You're allowed to own as many guns as you want.
All right.
And any type of gun you want.
President Opie.
But
I'm in. What? Uh-oh.
Can't leave your house with them.
Oh, man.
No one can leave their house.
Oh, I don't like that.
I would feel extremely safe in
could
my
you
house.
Could you see somebody from the fucking Bloods saying, like, damn, I can't leave my house with my gun?
Well, man, they passed that shit. You got to leave your gun in the shoebox.
Oh, man.
By the way, I agree with you on the Second Amendment. But the issue, it is sacred, but the issue people have with it is when fucking dickheads like Wayne LaPierre stand up there and doesn't want to give an inch, and then the rest of the country goes, fuck you.
Believe me, you're right. I'm a lifetime member of the NRA. I support the NRA. I support what they stand for. But I was literally embarrassed watching him speak. He's not that guy.
But he's speaking for them.
I know. It was terrible. I was sitting there cringing.
What did your fellow NRA members think of his speech?
They didn't like it either.
Yeah.
Very lackluster. If he gave a fucking amazing speech, it would have been all over the place. There would have been a lot of message boards and chat rooms about the NRA that would have said, wow, now that was good. But everybody was just kind of like,
he was in a tough spot, obviously, but he's probably should have had some advisors around him.
He's not that guy.
The feel of what the vibe of the country was.
He needs a speaker. He needs somebody. He might be a great guy logistically or something like that, but he might need a speaker. Somebody that is very good at presenting their point of view.
I didn't like his message. I didn't even, not even just him. I didn't like the message he gave because it was unbending. And at a time like this, when something like that happened, nobody wanted to hear an unbending speech from the NRA.
I wouldn't mind a bending speech if the fact is you weren't speaking to alligators and telling them, look, I'm going to put my foot down here. Don't bite me.
No.
It's one of those things. You can't bend with what people are trying to do to your rights. You can compromise. I understand that. And they have compromised on things like background checks. And,
but the fact that
a lot of
why
issues,
wouldn't they just be for that? Like the unreasonableness of people not being for anyone to say, I don't understand a background check when it comes to buying a gun.
Yeah.
I can't have any type of fucking discussion with that person.
I think that the thought process behind that is very old and
slippery slope shit.
It's slippery slope stuff, and it's also the fact that a lot of these purists with the Second Amendment don't want the same people that you would be defending yourself against in the case of a governmental tyranny to have the information that you own this gun and how many people own these guns. You don't want the enemy, which what they would be, knowing how many guns you have and which guns they are.
Well, then that person, I don't support them in their view of what the Second Amendment
is. Well, that's the view. I know. Obviously, it runs the spectrum of the purists who think that you should be able to own anything, and the people that are responsible and willing to bend and compromise on gun control issues. There are a lot of people in between there. LaPierre is more from that other mindset.
Of course he is.
And unfortunately, he really made the NRA look bad.
Well, we're not going to solve this issue today.
I thought we were.
Biden's going to meet with the NRA today, so that'll be very interesting.
As he talks about executive privilege from fucking Obama. The fact that they're talking executive privilege and the fact that my fucking name is on a published list that went out
it's about time.
is a little, look, I'm
Which
not
list,
a
though?
crazy
You
paranoid.
could be on many lists at this point.
Well, there are a few that keep children from knocking on my door on Halloween. And
not that list, right? You
no.
might want to tell the people which list.
I've skirted from that list.
There's worse lists to be on. Hey, when we get back, we're going to talk about lions and orangutans.
Ooh!
Yeah, we're going to change things up. That's right.
Where's my bell?
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. SiriusXM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
We got Rod Stewart shit today. 68 years old. You're not a Rod Stewart fan?
No, I just like Do You Think I'm Sexy?
Yeah, I was never a big Rod Stewart fan.
I hate, he redoes We're Having a Party, and it makes me sick to my stomach.
Like he was sick to his stomach from drinking jizz?
No, that's what made him feel better.
Oh, I thought
that was an elixir.
An elixir.
You don't like the Maggie May? Yeah. I like the Maggie May.
That's okay. Yeah, Maggie May's okay.
Trying to think if I like anything else, really.
Knocking on my door.
This is all right.
What about Do You Think I'm Sexy?
I do.
Oh. Yeah.
This isn't a bad song.
That's okay.
Kind of down and dirty.
There's a tweet that reminds me of The Godfather.
Yeah.
Because don't compare the First and Second Amendments. Words don't kill people. Now who's being naive, Kay? Politicians don't kill people.
Senators and presidents don't have men killed.
Don't have men killed.
Stupid K.
Kay's so
Think
dumb.
she was dumb?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumb coat hanger.
we got some Donald Trump stuff. We got some Lions shit. We got some Catherine Webb shit, and maybe Mayor Menino babbling.
I sure want to hear that if he is indeed babbling.
As long as we don't poke fun at him.
Yeah,
we're
good-natured.
We're up to day 3 of the Catherine Webb thing. Maybe day 4 because it started Monday night.
I like her, by the way.
Catherine Webb is the girlfriend of the Alabama quarterback. And TMZ is now reporting that the Alabama quarterback is very jealous of the attention she's getting.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Just like we said.
That was probably his best-kept secret. Like, all right, the team knows, my family and stuff.
But he won a national title, and no one
cares
a fuck about him. Unless, of course, you're an Alabama fan. But the rest of the... at this point, because it's world media, the whole world is fixated on his girlfriend.
Yep.
Catherine Webb.
And she even said, "Oh, there's a clip."
Is that her?
That's Brittany.
Her quote.
Oh, that's Brittany with dark hair. Holy fuck.
Because she didn't think that she didn't feel Brent Musburger said anything inappropriate.
No.
She was very nice about it.
And Brent Musburger didn't say anything inappropriate.
No, he didn't.
No, people,
especially for a sports fucking network.
You know what the really weird thing is? No one is or was outraged at what was said. They apologized before anyone even said there was a problem.
Well, they must have got wind that someone was bothered.
No.
I don't think anyone said
I'm with Anthony. Nowadays, they don't even get wind.
No.
They quickly go, we need to apologize. And what that does is make Brent Musburger look like a complete creepy old man.
Right.
Makes him look like an asshole.
They hung him out to dry.
And like we learned yesterday, he's been a sports broadcaster since 1968. Yep. And he has to deal with this shit.
Amazing.
She said, let's focus on the team, though. She did say that in one of her...
Well, you know why.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's been sulking around. His dick probably hasn't worked in 3 days.
Oh, my God. You think he's all soft?
It's a limp noodle.
Can't get a rod.
She's trying to suck it. He's like, come on, big shot. Get it hard.
You know,
come on, this thing.
Every single one of us that is on Twitter, checks our followers, and you want to see those numbers go up.
Yeah.
Imagine him. He's like, what the fuck is it going to take? I just won the national title. Oh, my chick. And they show my chick on TV for what? I think they... did they keep going back to her? I don't even know, because I did not watch. But
and now she's got NFL guys coming on to her.
What do you mean?
Kobe asshole Bryant.
God, Kobe's trying to...
Kobe Bryant actually... if it's true, he invited her to a Lakers game. What a dick.
But he's back with his wife, though. He's like...
you sure?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah?
were seen out together.
Then what the fuck was that about?
Maybe just because she's a big, whatever.
That's what you want to do. Get a nice fucking white girl like that and have her go out with a fucking rapist.
Well, it's still a good player.
Jeez, holy shit,
Great
man.
player, actually.
Come on.
Here's the latest on Catherine Webb.
Now that you've heard what was said about you by Brent Musburger and the other...
Oh, no, not Matt Lauer. The Matt Lauer interview. Yuck. He stinks. You can hate Jon Stewart all you want. I fucking hate Matt Lauer.
Yeah, he is terrible.
They're going to move on from him sooner than later. His time is done.
Now that you've heard what was said about you by Brent Musburger and the others on the air, how do you feel about it? I know you said you don't take offense to it, but they did go on and on about your appearance. And
what a fucking dick.
Yeah.
You're trying to make something.
She
meant it. She meant it. She wasn't bothered by it. So how about you try another question?
She's a beauty queen, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course she's not bothered when people say she's beautiful.
That's annoying that he's taking that angle. That is irritating.
She lives in a world where she makes that's her business,
Right.
and she wants people to think she's beautiful.
She's pretty.
On and on about your appearance and how young guys in Alabama should toss the football around so they get to date a girl like you. With a little hindsight, how do you feel about the comments?
I think the media has been really unfair to him.
Oh, right.
I think that if he would have said something along the line of we were hot or sexy or made any derogatory statements like that, I think that would have been a little bit different. But the fact that he said that we were beautiful and gorgeous, I don't see why any woman wouldn't be flattered by that. Right. So I think that they've been a little bit unfair to him, and so I don't.
So no reason for ESPN to apologize, in your opinion?
I don't think it was needed, honestly. I mean, of course, I appreciate it.
Keep trying.
But at the same time, I don't think that I needed an apology.
Keep trying to trip her up.
If he had called you a fucking whore, would you then have been
exactly.
upset? Like, just keep digging.
They don't like when you give a nice answer. They
No.
just can't fucking handle it when you give a nice answer.
Brent Musburger was very respectable, and using the word beautiful, that's different.
Right, she's beautiful. What are you going to say?
Right.
And he said
hot and all that. I still think it should be okay, but
I'd shoot through a mile of her
careful.
shit to get to her. I would have. Well, it ain't like he said a half mile. He did say a full mile.
A full mile of shit.
Brent Musburger's a legend, and now he has to deal with this horse shit because his stupid company wouldn't back him up and go, look, there's nothing here.
Got any
Move on,
Musburgers
people.
back there? I'm starving.
Right?
Yes.
How about the company for once sticks up for their talent?
They never do.
ESPN is
the
vomit-inducing.
preemptive apology.
They don't even wait now.
Is ridiculous. I'm sure there was probably some shitty, very hard left liberal women's rights website that probably blogged something.
Maybe.
But I mean, maybe. I heard
fuck those
nothing.
people.
I didn't even hear Gloria fucking
Steinem
come out and say anything.
Steinem, she's
whatever.
dead.
She's dead, right? No,
Allred.
Gloria Allred.
Gloria Steinem didn't die?
She's dead, right? Yeah,
No,
I think
she's
she is
not.
dead, right? Steinem?
Give me the-
Allred's
no.
alive.
Give me
I would know.
Give me the picture. I'll tell you if she's dead or not.
not
When I see
dead.
their pictures, I know. Yeah, Gloria Allred.
Yeah, Gloria Allred didn't even say anything, and she's the fucking.
Oh, that's Steinem. Nah, she's alive.
Which
yeah,
one's
I just
dead?
needed to see the picture. It's the other one.
Gloria Stivic.
Nah, the other one.
Gloria.
Fuck.
Gloria.
Estefan.
Gloria.
Maybe it's not even.
Stivic?
It might not even be a Gloria.
Oh,
Bunker.
But it's in that same
Gloria
world.
Bunker?
That same world. She looked like a corpse when she
Gloria
was walking
Hole.
around. Help me out.
Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria.
I Will Survive.
Gloria. Gloria. You got me by the short hairs.
What?
I don't know.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Sam, what is TMZ saying about the boyfriend? He's very upset. Look, I quit, y'all. Brittany Tiff.
Oh, she's out.
She's quitting. They're pissed, you know.
Yeah.
See, I know a little bit about pop culture.
Why is she quitting?
Ooh, dish, Opie, dish.
Well, it turns out that the X Factor. Sam's going to back me up. I know he is.
Oh, another gossipy.
They
Gertie.
wanted the crazy Britney Spears. They did not get the crazy Britney Spears. So actually, they're moving on from Britney Spears, but gave her the opportunity to quit before they moved on to other judges.
They wanted batshit Britney. They wound
It's
up
the only
getting,
reason they fucking hired
like
for the
shaved
show.
the head, crazy Britney,
And they got weird Britney with the weird faces.
but not over the top crazy.
Barely. I mean,
The montages of her making faces, it's all over YouTube, is really funny.
Was she cunty or was she
No,
not?
she
No,
was
she's
horrible.
just really strange.
I think Aguilera was a cunt, I hear.
She's a weirdo.
Yeah, they're moving on from Aguilera, right?
are they? I don't know about that.
Yeah, they got new judges, and then they're going
It's
to...
just for this season.
That's what they're saying, but they're not committing
What,
to
on the-
bringing Aguilera back.
Aguilera's on what
The Voice.
The Voice, which is like that's the go-to talent show right now.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is.
But what about Catherine Webb's boyfriend, AJ McCarron?
Well, they're saying Catherine Webb is going off the grid, like she's not doing interviews and stuff anymore, and TMZ is saying it's because her boyfriend doesn't want her to. But she's saying
That relationship's doomed.
the decision is all hers because she wants the attention to be on AJ and his accomplishments.
AJ, he's a little insecure, and the relationship is now doomed.
Yeah, that's done.
It's doomed.
They couldn't take that.
And we're seers here on the Opie and Anthony Show. I give it a couple months, and there'll be a little article.
It'll be a little thing
not on the front
news.
page anymore, but it'll be a little further in the paper, and it says that they broke up.
And no, it'll probably be on the news, like in one of the entertainment things. They'll go like, "Hey, remember the football player's girlfriend?"
And
they're
they have
like,
to think for a
yeah.
second, like, no, actually, she's going to become a star. Supposedly, she's going to be on the next Celebrity Apprentice already.
Oh my God!
And he won a national.
Oh, nothing.
It doesn't get much bigger than that in sports.
He's going to be sitting at his hometown bar, talking about his glory days of football, while she's on national television.
Their relationships,
they're Dunsky.
Yeah, she'll move on to somebody else.
Yeah,
who can handle it, like a comedian.
Oh, maybe Jim Norton.
Yeah.
Ooh. Duggan wants it badly. Duggan.
Dugan.
Yo.
Hello,
What's up,
Doug.
buddy?
Hi, sweetie.
Hey, man, that corpse of a woman, Opie, you were trying to think of was Bella Abzug.
Bella Abzug? Where are you going back a few years, aren't you?
She can eat my balls.
Bella Abzug and her dumb hats.
I remember Bella Abzug.
Bella Abzug.
But that would not be the answer for today.
No, sir.
Give me a picture of Bella Abzug. Bella.
Yeah, but now you got that image burned in your head.
I do,
Yeah,
you
Bella
fucking
Abzug
asshole.
is terrible.
What was she? She was a big fucking, I don't know, women's rights broad, right?
I don't know who Bella Abzug
Yeah, you
is.
know. Look at her picture.
She's got all them hats.
She looks like, what's her name from, it's a mad world.
She was known for, in your face, kind of very women's lib.
She never took any shit from nobody.
No guff.
I like Google imaging these really ugly broads to see if they ever were pretty.
Yeah. You think Bella Abzug ever...
No.
Oh, Bella. You think that was... Oh, Bella.
And she wore those wacky hats right to the end. Look.
That was her thing. That
She
was her
needed to wear the
fucking
wacky
gimmick.
hats. Why? What was up?
I don't know. She
Did
always
she
had
have a
that
bald
gimmick.
spot up there?
Maybe. That was back in the days of, like, what was it, Koch?
Probably, yeah.
Mayor Koch and Bella Abzug. Very gritty city thing.
That's some Koch shit.
Yeah, Bella Abzug ran for mayor.
Congresswoman.
Congresswoman Bella Abzug, but she
ran.
ran for mayor, too. She wanted to be mayor.
I don't think she got that. We would know that now, right? She never was mayor, yes.
No.
I know.
No.
Look at her with her stupid hat.
Yeah.
It's like Dennis Eckersley. It's like enough with the stupid mustache. Wow, you don't have a screen today?
No.
Why do these guys have to? They were famous looking one way, so then they have to keep it like that for the rest of their lives.
Exactly.
Eckersley looks like a complete asshole with his stupid mustache and the same haircut from the fucking 80s.
Does he have the same hairdo?
The exact. Give me the Dennis Eckersley now. He's the go-to one where they refuse to change. Who did we meet recently that refused? Was it Goose Gossage had the same
I never met Goose.
facial hair?
Goose had the same.
Where'd you meet Goose Gossage?
Was it Rolly Fingers?
Didn't he come to your signing?
Rolly Fingers?
No, that was Sparky Lyle.
I might be thinking Sparky
He was doing
Lyle
a signing. He just came over and said hello.
Yeah, look at Dennis Eckersley refuses to shave his mustache because he was, and the only reason is some guys will refuse to shave their mustache because they feel that's how
that's their luck.
All right, but with him, I know it's because that's how he was famous, and he wants to keep looking the exact same.
Keith
way
Hernandez finally shaved his.
He did.
Yeah, he actually wanted to shave it, but he was doing those Just for Men commercials, and it was in his deal that he couldn't shave his mustache until he was out of that contract. So he stopped doing the Just for Men commercials and shaved it for some kind of charity, I think.
Speaking of baseball, wow.
Oh, my God.
Fame. You know what? Fuck Major League Baseball and fuck the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Stop making believe you had do-gooders.
Yeah.
Everyone was cheating throughout the history of baseball. You're trying to tell me that Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, who else was in there?
Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens, of course, and then Biggio, right?
Because Sosa says so.
Biggio, and then Mike Piazza, which would be kind of on the fence, I think, with his stats. No one gets into the Hall of Fame this year. It's very rare that they do this.
It's amazing.
Never. I think it's the first time ever.
Are you sure about that?
No. What's that? 96.
Yeah, every once in a while they do this, but it's very rare. So it's been 16, 17 years since the last time they did this where they say no one's going in. But it was supposed to be the big year because you have Clemens, Barry Bonds, and Mark McGwire all eligible.
I'll tell you one thing, though. This is where baseball is fucking up. Their sport was, everyone hated baseball in like 94. It was brought back by fucking Sosa and McGwire, these two juice heads hitting the ball like a couple of retards over the fence. Ka-clunk! Doy! Doy! Ka-clunk! Doy! 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 That is what brought your fucking sport back after the strike.
And we all had to make believe that they weren't on anything when they were hitting 70 homers out of nowhere. Even the sports writers who vote on this shit, they're not dumb. They all knew that those guys were juicing in that era.
Everybody knew. The guy bunted the ball over the fence.
Right. But let's now all have morals. When the sports writers knew, all the players knew, management knew, the owners knew, the commissioner knew, they all knew something was up.
Yes, and baseball, again, there has always been a shitty dark side to baseball.
Oh, tell me about it. What year did they start that?
I guess it's... Oh, Ant. I guess it's when you get caught. They go, well, that was the climate back then. Like people say, well, a lot of these players didn't have to face black players. So especially the pitchers, should those pitchers' stats count for as much? Well, that was the time. Well, this is the time.
That was the time.
There was always people looking for that fucking thing to give them the edge. Always.
Yeah, you used to tell me Ty Cobb would have done steroids? Of course he would have.
Of course
he would sharpen his cleats, which was technically not illegal, but he would try to stick them in people. That is.
Pete Rose looks like a choir boy at this time, right, guys?
Right? Yeah.
Right?
I used to love watching that fucking McGwire be up there. It was crazy. The 2-2 pitch. Crack! Just fucking, they just look, and the crowds would love it. It was fucking great.
At the end of his run there, he looked like a monster when he came up to
it was a cartoon
and we're all going
character.
to make believe that was fucking healthy living?
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
Just bumbling like morons around there. You're going the wrong way. That's dokie. Fucking idiots.
Didn't matter. He could walk around those bases.
Absolutely.
And who votes on the hall? Sports writers and who else?
Sports writers.
So they all are outraged now when they saw Barry Bonds' head get twice the size within his career.
But wasn't he great before that?
Yeah, they all were, pretty good before that.
How about Chief Nakahoma? He should be in the hall.
Show me. You saw fucking McGuire's arms.
Show me Mark McGuire, beginning of his career and near the end.
Right.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Of course he was on something. And everyone knew it.
Hey, he just found a good workout regimen. Oh, come on. Sure.
Vitamins.
That's it.
Maybe he was doing the Hulk Hogan thing.
Maybe it was a kettlebell day for him.
Now, you would swear the kid on the left is in some, and I'm saying kid, was, in a Little League program wearing an A's uniform. But no, that's Mark McGuire at the beginning of his career.
That looks like you in your Kinnison picture.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it looks like. And then look at the fucking shot.
That's only 10, 12 years later.
It's a ham.
Look at his forearms in that first picture, though. He was a big guy to begin with.
He had some big arms.
Fucking arms. Yeah.
But he didn't have big shoulders. Look at that.
That's true.
He is a monster.
And his biceps are probably as big as my thigh.
Crazy.
But they're not juicy.
Crazy.
Massive.
And then when he got off it, when he retired and had to speak in front of Congress,
old lady glasses.
He had little glasses, and he's like, "Well, let me tell you," and he just looked frail.
Look, he was always meaty. Now we're looking at another picture when he was on the A's, and then of course the Cardinals.
Hey, look, I'm playing for Oakland. Doesn't he look like Regan?
Yeah. You can tell he has meaty arms and stuff, but they're not defined. And then in the picture on the right, he's
a monster. No neck.
He's
at
a superhero.
All. He is a superhero. He should have a cape.
If he was in a Batman movie, you would believe him as some kind of villain or superhero.
Look at those fucking forearms. Come on.
Of course. He's a bodybuilder at that point.
It was fucking great.
I'm amazed he was able to get the bat still around. Because it still takes skills to hit that fucking thing.
Yeah.
It just means when you do hit it, it's going to go a lot further.
Oh, it's going to fucking
You still got to figure that eye-hand coordination.
They say it improves your eyesight, too, though.
It does.
It does, right?
I never heard that before, Jim.
Yeah, I've heard that. That it makes you focus better or whatever.
What about the LASIK surgery? That made people see
you know what? That's true.
Arms. Look at those fucking things.
The sports writers should be ashamed.
Right.
Because they all knew. They all knew something was up.
Yeah.
They probably knew more than something was up.
Fucking funny, man.
They probably helped half these fucking guys put a needle in their ass.
Yeah. Could you fucking stick me in the ass?
But for the first time in a while, nobody's going into the Hall of Fame when you had a lot of guys that certainly would have been in first ballot easily.
Oh, poor Sammy Sosa washed his face with bleach.
That's Sammy Sosa?
Happened.
On the right?
Yeah.
You could do this at home, obviously. They have...
Oh, yes.
They have the side-by-side pictures of all these guys.
Play a Lorgatobe.
Who's the other one? Yeah, show Barry Bonds. That one is the funniest one because it looks like Mark McGuire, like you said, had some bulk to him always.
Yeah.
But Barry Bonds was a skinny dude when he started.
Yeah, he came fucking... He became a monster's giant head. Crazy.
Look, there you go.
Oh, my God.
There you go. Look at that, Jimmy.
It looks like a Somali pirate.
Look at that.
Holy shit.
If someone told you that guy on the
pirate,
if someone told you the guy on the left right there, was going to be the home run king someday, you would laugh.
He looks like his own son in that picture,
right? Yeah. And then the guy on the right is the Barry Bonds on the steroids.
Yeah,
and then he would say
beluga whale head,
massive head. His head is almost twice the size.
His sonar in that forehead.
Look, and that's him on the left when he was with the Pirates. You could tell he was lifting some weights, but you just don't get the bulk or the definition.
No.
But you could tell he absolutely was in the weight room a lot.
Yeah.
The guy on the right is so much wider.
But to put it over the top, you gotta take the juice.
A lot of people.
Yes, as well as the Christians.
I don't know if this is going to be good, but Menino is talking about the flu in Boston, and we love Maher.
His tongue did the steroids. You can see early pictures. It's very small. And whoa, what is that? Big fucking cock on that man.
That's my pic. Oh.
Yeah,
who's that?
Nobody.
I don't know.
Why do you have that picture as your screensaver?
They're trying to say that's Barry Bonds, but that's not Barry Bonds.
Stop it.
That's not just...
just stop it.
Helen Gurley Brown.
Helen Gurley Brown is dead.
That's the answer.
That was her.
Nick in Maine.
Helen Gurley Brown.
She's not Kathy.
Dead. She's dead.
No, she's not.
Stop it.
Helen Gurley Brown. She died recently, yes.
Oh, okay.
What was she? The Cosmo Broad?
Oh, God.
She started Cosmo.
Oh, my God.
All right. Mayor Menino, flu outbreak. A lot of people suffering from this shit.
Boston.
I guess this flu, you get better, and then you get worse, if that makes sense. You start getting better, and then you feel worse again.
That's what happens if it's really bad.
A lot of people saying this flu is a motherfucker.
Yeah,
they're saying it better language than that.
No, they're basically on CNN saying it's a motherfucker. I saw the headline.
Some deaths there in Boston, too.
Oh, good. God bless.
Mayor came out and said, well, there's injured a few bathers.
There's a 24-hour wait to be seen in a hospital.
We are invisible for 24
worst.
hours? I would go around and look at naked boobies.
Yeah, if you could be invisible for a day, that would be the best day ever.
I would waste so much time looking at naked girls.
Of course you would.
Yes.
But where are they?
What, between 9 a.m. and
that's what I'm saying.
And 3 p.m.?
No, families all over would be going, why did somebody spill tapioca in this crib?
I mean, the obvious answer is a strip club, but that's like, you expect them to be naked.
Why would you go there?
If you're invisible for a day, you want to go places where, it's unexpected.
Two words, my friend. High school.
Yeah.
Gymnasium.
High school locker room?
High school locker room. You go in there and fucking...
You don't think the girls are shy?
Maybe.
I would just walk through Bambergers, grabbing women's cunts through their pantsuits. While they're online, while they're holding perfume, I would just reach with my invisible hand and just grab their cunt through their pants and squeeze it.
Touch them.
Ow!
They wouldn't know what happened.
No, it would hurt. Ow!
Just touch their meat pouches.
Oh, shit.
Well, Mayor Menino's talking about the flu. And they're not going to see you for 24 hours. That's how many people that have the flu.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would... Why would you go to somewhere else that has the flu if you had the flu?
Like what, the hospital?
Yeah, because they're just going to tell you got the flu.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, you go there for, I guess,
support.
Medicine?
Words of encouragement.
They give you an IV? They give you a drip? What do they give you? Make sure you don't have the pneumonia?
I was telling you, I was telling you during the commercial break. My kid had a little accident last night, and we were debating, should we, get him checked out
per second.
And I told my wife, I'm like, let's slow down here because we take him to the emergency room. He's going to come home with the flu.
Yep.
We take him for just a dumb checkup. He comes home sick because that's what happens.
They have no immune system yet. They haven't had that buildup of all those antibodies from other things. So if there's anything floating around the hospital, they will fucking get it. Yeah.
He fell, hit his ear. It was bleeding. We weren't sure it needed a stitch.
I thought you meant he shit when you said a little accident.
Oh, no. He fell, hit his head on the side of a coffee table, and he's completely fine. But, as a parent, you're like, fuck, what do we do? And we call our pediatrician. Why would they call back? Why? So then, of course, you want to rush him to the emergency room, make sure everything's okay. But every time we bring him to a hospital or a doctor's office, he comes home sick.
We need coffee table control.
Huh?
I think so. Was it an assault coffee table?
Just get one with rounded edges.
But God bless Dr. Steve. He did everything over the phone they would have done in a doctor's office or the emergency room.
Yeah.
Check his pupils. Make sure they're not dilated. Is he puking? Is he fucking falling asleep? Is he walking funny? What kind of a bump does he have on his head? All this shit. And that would have been 5 to 6 hours at an emergency room or a doctor's office. And then you bring your kid home with something else because they fucking pick up everything. It's annoying. Our stupid pediatrician wants to see our kids like every couple months, and then that means guaranteed every couple months. I'm talking to the parents out there. I'm talking their language. You bring your kid home and they're sick for 2 or 3 days just because you had to make sure everything's cool with them.
Yeah.
Every checkup means they're coming home sick.
That's what happens.
Yep.
That old hospital was a petri dish.
Oh, so my point is, why would you go to the hospital if you have the flu? You have the flu. Call your doctor.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you what to look out for. How many people die of the flu every year?
Influenza.
80 million.
I know it's a lot worldwide.
How many in this country die of the flu every year?
I'm going to guess.
And how do we ban the flu?
Ban that flu.
How many?
I'm going to guess 1,000.
1,000 people every year in America die of the flu?
You might be right.
I'm gonna say
Mostly the elderly,
1,000.
right?
The elderly and infirmed.
I think it's very rare that a healthy kid dies of the flu. They lost one in the Boston area. It's a horrible, tragic story, like a 17-year-old kid.
He started feeling better, and he went out and started fucking around and playing around, and then he started feeling worse again. He got a secondary infection, turned into pneumonia.
Yeah, I say pneumonia, too.
Pneumonia.
You got to pronounce that
That's
P.
like Django. Django.
Django and pneumonia. Yeah. Pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
And his kidney shut down, and he fucking died, man. But that, I think that's really rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a stat on the flu in America there, Sam?
Yeah, I'm reading 30 to 50,000 people per year.
Wow, was I off?
30 to 50,000 per year, I guess, depending on how widespread
In America?
it is, die from the flu every year.
Yes.
Get
out of here.
During a typical year in the United States, 30,000 to 50,000 persons a year die of the influenza.
No.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Flu control.
Bunk.
It's an assault flu.
That seems way too high.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Look into that article and see what they say. There's something in there.
No.
Sam don't know shit.
That's a lot of people.
I believe it.
That's a lie.
I believe it.
I don't know why you wouldn't get the flu shot. I'm a big fan of the flu shot.
I'm glad I got it this year.
Huge fan of the flu shot. I've been sick a lot less. One year I got the flu shot and I still got sick, but it was instead of 2 to 3 weeks, it was a quick 2 to 3 days. Man.
Really?
Yep. You don't get flu shots, huh?
I haven't. I've never gotten a flu shot in my life.
I think it's the alcohol that keeps you fucking from getting. You rarely get sick.
I try to stay pickled. I had that bout,
you rarely get sick.
During the spring. I had that bout with the bad cough and everything. But that was a full-fledged fever and running stuffy nose and shit like that. I didn't really have a headache, but the cough was just relentless. It was terrible.
Was it the whooping cough?
I don't think it was the whooping cough like everybody said. It was just a really bad
one,
fucking...
dude.
Yeah. It sucked. It sucked.
Oh, yeah, okay.
See, I had that stoned Canadian over my house to care for me.
See, I talked to the parents,
yeah,
and Justin Stengel, Letterman's head writer there, who's a friend of mine and many others around here. He just texted me. He goes, "You bring your kids to the doctor's office, and they want to play." Yeah.
Wow.
Wait to hear this one.
Yeah.
And they want to play with all of the toys covered with fucking sick germs. This is what the doctor's office, this is what they do. They have a play area with all these toys because they want to keep your kids busy.
Wow.
And it's impossible to tell your kid you can't play with the toys because they don't understand that shit.
Yep.
I guess who's playing with the toys? All the other sick kids that came before you.
Put it in their mouths.
Ah. Why would you do that? I'll give my kid my phone and we'll sit there nice. Don't make it tempting to play with all the cool toys that he's never seen before because they're different toys.
What do kids give what do parents give their kids before, like cell phones? Keys?
Well, in our generation, it was the TV.
Jingle, jingle, jingle. No, I mean like you're out, right?
Oh,
you're fucking out, and you got to hand them something.
I'll probably, yeah, you're probably right.
The keys? Jingle,
probably
jingle,
keys.
jingle.
When I was a kid, I would play the Lima Shuffle. It's where my mother would give me a bowl of lima beans, and I would shake them up and then try to organize them from biggest to smallest. It's the Lima Shuffle. Fun game.
Don't remember ever hearing of that.
I would spend hours entertained.
Mental patient.
Interactive radio.
Oh.
Justin Stengel just wrote back, exactly!
Oh!
Big screaming letters.
Damn.
It's infuriating. He knows. Every time you bring your kid in to get a checkup, he comes home and he's sick 2 days later.
A lot of germs in those sick places.
Yeah.
With those dumb toys.
Flu. What do you got on the flu, Sam Roberts? That's it, huh?
Yeah,
Do you really believe 30 to 50,000 people a year die of the flu in America?
Absolutely. Yes, the flu's terrible.
But do they break the stats down by age groups?
Oh, I bet if you looked at age, that's a lot of old people. A lot of old people.
That's what takes them out?
Yeah, they got them fucking rolling paper thin lungs. The second they get a little mucus in there, they're done for.
Jesus. Well, Mayor Menino, he announced what? Some kind of something in Boston.
Health emergency.
Yeah, one of those health emergencies. I don't really know what that means. What do you get with a health emergency when your dumb mayor says we got a health emergency?
In Boston, we got a health emergency. I bet he says emergency.
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 Let's see. Let's see if he talks better since being released from the hospital. He was in the hospital for a while.
Yeah.
Taking care of his shit.
Today, I am declaring.
Just the way he goes, Tay. It's not even today. Tay.
Did he just say I declaring?
I declaring.
Did he just say I declaring?
And he's going to say emergency.
Today, I am declaring
a
public health emergency.
a public health emergency.
But part of that is the Boston accent.
Yes, of course
to
it
be
is.
fair.
But it's hilarious. His fucking impediment, combined with the Boston accent,
is not good.
It's a hoot.
Today, I am declaring
a
public health emergency in the city of Boston.
Oh, said Boston, right?
Boston.
The latest reports show an increasingly tough...
increasingly becomes increasingly. What the fuck?
He's just a fool.
He is a buffoon.
Look, I know I don't get every word right here on the Opie and Anthony show, but fuck.
Increasingly.
I think you need your mayor to speak properly.
Increasingly.
How do you say
increasingly?
The latest reports show an increasingly tough flu season. We're here to give you an update on what we are seeing.
Good.
What we are seeing.
What we're seeing. He almost has a whistle now, too.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
Talk about what we all can do.
Oh, it sounded like he was
ourselves.
a lemon in his mouth. Talk about what the law can do. That tongue was fucking running rampant right there. He has to keep that tongue in check at every fucking word.
He needs to know where it is at every moment.
And he almost lost it right there.
That's why he's in the hospital. He's trying to have his tongue shaved down.
I'd like to just get a carpet just plain. That would hurt.
Yes. Tough flu season.
Hey, sir.
We're here to give you an update on what we are seeing.
Here he goes.
Talk about what we all can do to protect ourselves and underscore the importance of taking these issues seriously. Today, we are announcing that this weekend, in partnership with our community health centers, we'll be offering free flu shots across our city in a coordinated effort with the Public Health Commission. These will be there will be special hours.
Again, his tongue ran off. It tried to run behind a molar.
20 years in public life, and this blithering idiot.
Oh.
He gets reelected every single time. He's been the mayor since we left Boston.
Yeah, and he was there when we got
left in '98.
And he was there when we got there.
In a coordinated effort with the Public Health Commission. These will be there will be special hours and special attention given to this effort.
I have no idea what he said.
Provide extra doses of the vaccine free of charge to all our partners to accommodate this important campaign.
What's he doing? It's an important campaign.
Who did he sound like?
Ira.
It was Ira.
He did an Ira campaign.
Oh, please, can we hear that again?
Oh, I want to hear that.
Free of charge to all our partners to accommodate this important campaign.
He's trying to slow it down, I think.
He knows he's a fucking mumbling moron.
The King's Speech guy must have told him, you got to slow it down.
Accommodate this important campaign. We need everyone to help prevent the spread of flu this season.
Yeah.
We all have to take care of each other and work together. The best thing.
I love him.
What is wrong with this guy?
He's fantastic.
What did he just say?
And work together. The best thing you can do to protect yourself and your family is to get the flu shot. I've had my flu shot.
In my tongue.
I'm asking you
Swelled up.
to get yours too.
Oh.
It's especially important for young children, the elderly, and people with certain medical conditions like asthma, heart disease, and other conditions. That's why I can't say it enough. Please, everyone out there, get to the health centers this weekend. Get your flu shot.
Get your flea shot.
Get your flea and tick collar. We're giving them away over here to heartworm. Make sure you don't get your heartworm. Get your flea and tick collar. Why you get Lyme disease. This fucking guy is the best.
Yeah.
Never disappoints.
Oh, never.
Get your Getting neutered, too.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The Opie and Anthony Show. SiriusXM. SiriusXM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
And I'm going to tweet mine. There's some great pictures that came in from yesterday's show. I liked the Jimmy Superfly Snuka interview. It was great.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very open.
Yeah, but you were very disrespectful.
I certainly was not.
To the great one.
I certainly was not. I was uninformed about some of the stuff that we talked about.
All right, well, I told you before he came in that the woman who died in mysterious ways had died.
She dies in mysterious ways.
And you asked, what is she doing now, after he told the story.
That was a great, uncomfortable moment.
I thought it went too far because I looked at you guys and you were like, oh, fucking dick. I was just trying to go for the uncomfortableness of it.
And then he goes like, I used to go cliff diving, and you yelled out, you do any of that muff diving, Jimmy?
Jimmy! Snooks!
Just uncomfortable.
I like the snooks.
I just kept like yapping, and then I'd look back at Sam and be like, I don't know what the fuck to say to this guy.
I was just trying to make it fun.
Yeah. Keeping it fun.
I know he wasn't going to give us anything real deep.
No.
It's all in his book.
And we'd be saying stuff like, when you jumped off that cage, that was fantastic.
That was fantastic, Superfly. And then he'd be like, ha. And I would look at Sam like, yee, what next? I don't know what to say to him.
Yeah, brother.
It was a good interview.
It'll be on the countdown.
I like when his voice goes
down. That make the countdown.
He definitely did.
He rocked.
Of course.
Wow.
I'm shooting for number one.
Wow, look at that, huh?
He's a little heavier in...
And what? That's about 2000.
Let me see the old picture.
Yeah. Oh, look.
He was more with it.
No, I'm looking at the Facebook, and this old picture, the original Jimmy Snuka picture, it says 0404 2013. So that it's actually in the future.
Oh, wow, we got a picture from the future.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Nice.
How about that? Look at that, huh? Wow.
Looks like Anthony's ready to fuck my bottom on the
I know.
Facebook picture.
I wanted it to look like that, and I wanted to do it.
How come you guys can't get a shot with just Jimmy Snuka? The original one had these two weird wrestler guys in it.
Yeah, why don't we just get Jimmy Superfly?
Well, this guy was at least the co-author of the book.
The other,
Who co-author? Fuck.
Well,
that means he wrote the book.
Oh, you're saying Jimmy Superfly didn't sit there?
I'm saying it.
I'll take the fly.
Where's my ink and quill, brother? I will write.
He doesn't write. He doesn't read. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you go
Superfly.
do the live read, Jimmy. I can read, brother.
I can read, brother.
He's open, though.
Yeah.
No, read.
He can't read, but he wrote a book.
I wrote a book.
The author.
I remember when it used to be pretty prestigious to write a book.
Yeah.
You can't have a guy that doesn't know how to read write a book.
What'd Backlund say?
Brother.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he said a whole bunch of stuff. I was talking to John, the guy who wrote the book.
Oh.
And he called, like, every wrestler that Jimmy had anything going on with to get, to fill out the stories a little bit.
Exactly.
And he asked Ric Flair over the phone, did you and Jimmy ever discuss the matches ahead of time? And Ric Flair said, who do you think you are? I'm not answering that question, and hung up the phone.
Wait, really?
What a
Yeah.
dick.
What is that? Why would he get upset with that?
I don't know. I guess he doesn't realize that
Everyone knows.
kayfabe's been broken.
How do you spell Snuka?
SNOOKA.
Super.
Let's get on that right away. Apparently at 8:38 Eastern, they start announcing Oscar nominations.
Do tell.
Who do you think?
I'm
Who do you
going to
think?
guess for Best Picture, Thorough Dark 30.
Oh, I thought that was mine.
Oh, wait, that's this year. Oh, no, it was last year. Les Miserables will be nominated for Best Picture.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, Les Mis has got a lot of Oscar buzz.
Shanko.
I hate Oscar buzz.
You think Django's going to get Best Picture?
It's going to be nominated.
The Django.
Shanko.
Yeah, the Django. Will
Best
be nominated.
actor prediction.
Argo.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
What about Lincoln?
And Lincoln.
For Lincoln.
Let me guess without
Lincoln.
looking. It's going to be Daniel Day-Lewis
Yeah.
for Lincoln.
Why is he talking like
One
that?
of the Les Mis peoples.
I think the Oscar for should have minded your own fucking business should go to Lincoln.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
Who else? Who else?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, yeah, what about the Master?
Denzel
I didn't see the Master.
Washington.
You know what?
And Dennis Levant.
Denzel. Yeah, you know what? Even though Flight really annoyed me, Denzel was great in it. He played a great drunk. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the story kind of fucking ate my ass, but his performance was excellent.
Joaquin did great in The Master.
Okay, I didn't see that, so I can't comment.
Well, how about we wait for the actual nominations?
How about Daniel Day-Lewis?
I like saying it like that.
It's his name. Us Lincoln.
That's a damn good picture of Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
I like it.
The Superfly.
Loading image.
Just the four of us.
Okay, I see what's going on.
Just the four of us.
We're all trying to figure out. No, we're all trying to figure out how to get the douche
How
out
to
of
crop that
our
guy
great
out.
picture.
He can be cropped out.
His name's John.
Oh my God.
What's good is there's nothing in front of Superfly from him, so you could chop that out.
No, I did this with somebody else. There was a great. Oh, when Dennis Leary came in.
Yeah.
I like mentioning everyone in the picture, and then I go, and some douche. That's what I'm going to do with this
All
one.
you really have to do is
What?
go around Superfly in Photoshop, right?
Yeah.
And then take another picture of the background from about the same angle, and then you could drop it right in next to Superfly.
Okay.
And you're never going to fucking even notice.
Well, you
I
could
do
just
that.
color over that with like blue or something and say like there was a blue. Yeah. What do you do? What is this?
Oh, shit. Look
Hey,
who's
you
back.
take the picture, that's the picture.
It's regular Joe.
What's all this mixing and matching in Photoshop? I don't know nothing from that.
It's just a regular Joe.
Yeah, you take the picture, you look at the picture.
That's all you do.
I think Jimmy was wearing the same fanny pack in 2000 that he was yesterday.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah,
that's
so.
amazing. That'd be
Perfectly
like
good fanny pack.
$25.
No reason to go buy another one. You don't know the value of a buck.
Don't be penny wise and dollar foolish.
Well, whatever. What are you, my grandmother?
Oh.
I'm crafting a fucking tweet right now.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
About what?
Well, it's going to say me, Anthony Cumia, Jim Norton, and some douche, and the douche is in big capital letters, with the wrestling legend Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
He was really excited to be able to come on the show yesterday.
Legend. I don't know who he is. I don't care. This is Jimmy Superfly.
His name's John.
Waterboarding?
Why do you need to know his name? What is he going to do for you? Superfly. How do you spell Snuka again?
Snooka.
That is
What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know. I think that they're kind of goofing on waterboarding,
Waterboarding,
but
right?
that isn't really waterboarding.
No.
He's got it over his eyes. He's got the rag over the
Are they
the
talking
guy's
about
eyes.
Cerro Duck 30?
Maybe Cerro Duck 30? Cerro?
Okay, it's ready. Me, Anthony Cumia, Jim Norton, and some douche with wrestling legend Jimmy Superfly Snuka, and tweet.
Oh, man.
See it for yourself if you don't believe me. We should do the picture from 12 years ago and then the picture from yesterday.
Oh.
I think we aged all right.
Oh, boy. Please.
Yeah, man, I can finally grow facial hair. That's good.
When did that happen?
Not too long ago.
Oh, man.
I know I was trying to grow fucking hair back at NEW and it wasn't happening, but now it comes in like a burly fucking lumberjack.
See that on-air sign over the door in that picture?
You got it?
Little trivia. It's over the studio in my basement.
God, I'm jealous.
That genuine WNEW on-air light. It works. It's operational and installed right there.
Nice.
Nice.
Who has the lesbian couch?
Oh, that thing.
Did we try to give it away and no one wanted it?
No one wanted it.
Give it away, give it away, give it away.
No one wanted that shite.
So we got a dog that looked like a lion.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Jimmy. Do it. Do it. Do it.
What happened?
I'll tell you in a few minutes.
Oh.
It's not bad, but I'll tell you soon.
Oh.
Oh, you're crafting a tweet too?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait, are you crafting a better tweet than me?
No, I'm not even putting that picture up. I just put one of me and Jimmy before.
I just don't know why you would call him a douche.
Why wouldn't you go with the group picture? We all look lovely. Why'd you have
Because
to
he
go with
stepped in. By the way,
individual?
no one asked him to be in that goddamn picture either. It was like, hey, Jimmy, let's take a picture. And we all started gathering around, and he gets up and fucking edges into the picture.
I hate the one of these things is not like
Right.
the others.
But he wrote the
Pictures.
book. It's the show
Who
and
gives
Jimmy
a
Superfly
fuck?
Snuka, and then some guy.
A year from now, no one's going to give a fuck about the book.
Yeah, I don't give
But
a
they
fuck.
are going to give a fuck that us three are in a picture
Yes,
with Jimmy Superfly
Jimmy
Snuka.
Superfly.
Well, he also he's a fan. He wanted to get pictures with you guys, and Jimmy, and
he was a good guy.
If you take I swear, if you take a picture of that just empty with no one there, you could absolutely Photoshop the shit out of that. You'd never know that he was even standing there.
Opie, why did you just say I don't think he was a good guy?
I don't know. He just came across needy.
He did not. He said like 2 sentences.
I know, that was plenty. Yeah. Trust me.
It was obvious. That's all he had to say.
He wrote the book.
Fuck it.
Right, he wrote the book. He read the book. What do I know?
Exactly, whoever you are.
Regular goddamn Joe.
My picture looks awkward because I was trying to get your ass in the picture. Look.
Oh.
Look, it's not balanced.
Oh, no.
You got to stick your ass out. And I thought that would kind of make the picture a little funnier. But now
embracing Jimmy.
Now my photo's off balance.
Yeah, it is. It's awkward to look at.
That's good. It's hot.
Yeah.
Bunch of men.
Sexy. Wow.
All right.
Superfly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Superfly, what do I know? You're jumping off the ropes. What are you, a spider? Yeah, you got me.
I'll take the fly.
You want to hear about this dog that looks like a lion?
I saw the video.
Sure.
This is great.
It's adorable, by the way.
Rocky Doggus. My mom's just like barked like a lion. Boo.
I saw the video. It looks adorable. They took this. I guess it's a labradoodle.
Yeah.
A labradoodle. A schdoodle.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Oh, Bobo?
Yeah.
He said he didn't want to do the show anymore.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't blame him.
Do you follow him?
No, I block him. Bobo?
I don't know because there seems to be a lot of different Bobos out there. I don't know which one.
I follow him. This poor fuck is apparently head over heels in love with this girl that lives in England.
Is this one a real one? Of course.
Yeah.
No.
She is real.
She's a real girl?
Guaranteed.
Okay.
She's a real girl. But she lives in England. And she has just gone back and forth with Bobo a few times. But I swear to you, every fucking 5 minutes he's like, please tweet me, talk to me, I miss you, I love you. What are you? It's so fucking sad.
This is Jimmy's favorite topic, by the way.
It's so sad.
I just feel bad for him like this.
I do feel bad because
you know what I just realized?
Even when you have a 100% brain, this shit will drive you nuts.
That's why
I can't imagine having a piece of your brain missing and have to deal with this.
I'm thinking back to being in love with a girl that wants nothing to do with you, and he's like every Tuesday he's like, all right, I guess you don't want to talk to me today. I'm going to go to sleep now. And then 5 minutes later, are you here? Talk to me. I did.
MTV turned the movie Catfish into a series.
Yes.
Bobo could be on Catfish the series, except every episode all season. Every time.
Really?
An entire series.
He's just going to a different girl's house, and a guy walks out every time.
Here's one. Are you there? I would like to talk to you. Her name's Katie.
But can I don't understand how this all came about. Is she goofing with him?
I don't know what her intentions are.
You
She
really
apparently
don't?
talks to him. Like not talks, but DMs and tweets with him.
But does she like him, or she likes him because he's on the show? Is it a goof?
She's just being a nice gal, I guess.
Probably just someone being nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But the neediness that comes out in these tweets, it's crazy. He's constantly wanting...
What does she look like?
Her to... click on her right there.
Let me see this bitch.
There she is. She's a little red-headed English chick.
Oh, she's cute.
And that's really her?
Yeah, I like the fact her face is a little off-center. Fuck.
That's...
a little tilt to the side.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind banging her just to fucking rub it in Bobo's face.
Oh, my God. Well, she's making a funny face.
That's a dumb face.
Making a real dumb face right there.
Yeah, exactly. She has a hair part like fucking Alex Jones.
Oh, uh-oh.
Well, she's on the cheerleader.
She's a little thicker. Thick girl.
Roomy.
I want you to hug me with your matronly arms.
Hello.
Oh, okay, she's not thick.
She's a wrestling fan.
Oh.
How do you know?
It's a wrestling shirt.
How do you know?
Because it's Daniel Bryan's shirt.
I don't know who that is.
You know what you'll see? You'll see tweets from Bobo that say things like, don't listen to the fans. They're lying. Because they tell him that they told her things. So, and he's like, please, Katie, talk to me, DM me.
That's sexy.
So
I'd fuck her. I'd put her right in her rump.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we get her on the show? She might be listening.
We could.
Does she listen to the replay on demand? How does she listen?
She probably doesn't listen at all.
Little English hen ahead.
UFC?
No, she's familiar with the show.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I like Dan Hardy. I like Dan Hardy.
Hey, bye.
I hope she's familiar with the show, that she didn't just meet Bobo online and get charmed.
Why don't you let me kiss you on the prick then?
Oh, kiss me bum.
He's a bit retarded.
Jimmy, you cool? We take a phone call from Bobo?
Yes. Oh, there he is.
Okay. Yo, Bobo.
Bobo.
Cool.
Yeah,
met Mighty Joe Young.
Sorry if I a little bit tongue off.
Bobo.
Just right now.
What is he?
You got the flu?
No, it's still cold.
Oh, you got a cold?
Bobo, who is this girl? How did you guys meet, and what's going on?
I've just been talking to her for a while.
I've been talking to her for a while. Why is your phone screwed up? You sound like it's too close to your face.
Well, hold it, right? I've been talking to her for a while, and then eventually she just admitted she didn't like me.
She admitted what?
That she likes me.
That she likes you. Now, oh, Bobo. But she lives in England, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand, Bobo, that you're too needy on Twitter? You keep hounding her.
Let's try to help him.
To get like.
Nope.
Jimmy. You keep hounding her. Why don't you lay off? Play it a little cool.
All right, I guess do that.
But he won't.
But you won't. Bobo, what are you hoping happens with this?
Oh, good
I
question.
guess she likes you. I highly doubt that. But you think she likes you, and you guys communicate on Twitter, and you DM, I hear, a little direct messaging. And are you going to go over there and take her out?
Yeah, eventually.
You're going to go to England?
Bobo in England.
How?
Eventually, right?
Oh, my
Well,
God.
how are you going to go to England?
How?
Eventually.
Well, hopefully, eventually in time, yeah.
How?
Here we go. This is why I take these
The
calls.
fucking redundancy.
This is the only reason I take these calls. He has absolutely zero tolerance.
Oh, no.
I have maybe 10% tolerance.
Bobo, don't
if
you need
wonder.
money to go to England?
Wait.
Yeah,
The question is simple. Jimmy has asked.
How
Again,
are you going
how?
to England?
Yes.
Not when. How?
Oh. Well, right now I haven't got the money, but when I do got the money, I will go.
That doesn't answer how. Jimmy's biting his teeth.
How are you going to get the money?
Wait, I don't want to discuss that.
What did he say?
He doesn't want to discuss that.
Oh, whoa.
Why?
So maybe some illegal activities.
You're going to become a drug dealer or something?
Dealing drugs to see your gal?
No.
Now, Bobo, isn't she supposed to be coming to New York at some point? Bobo, comment? Bobo?
She had to cancel that visit for personal reasons.
What happened?
Oh,
Personal
God.
reasons.
What were her personal
Oh,
reasons?
God, you know. She,
I'm not allowed to discuss that.
Well, just tell us,
you
and
have to
we'll take it
discuss.
out of the replay.
Yes.
Yeah. What personal reasons that she can't come to New York?
She didn't tell me.
But why are you saying you can't discuss it?
Well, you know, I can't discuss it, right? But anyway, I'm sure she'll tweet you guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If you tweet her, she'll respond.
When did she decide she wasn't coming to New York?
I don't know. It was back a few months ago.
Well, I heard tell that she was coming to New York.
Oh.
Well, I know she supposedly is around April.
Well, that's what I was talking about, Bobo. Are you going to see her?
Yeah, I might see her briefly before then, all right? Right during that time.
Wait, how are you going to see her before then?
No, I mean, during that time, all right? She is going to be in New York around for WrestleMania.
Oh, so are you going to WrestleMania with her?
No.
Does she want to go to WrestleMania?
Yeah, she's going.
Well, maybe we could send her to WrestleMania.
Why aren't you going with her, Bobo?
Yeah, that'd be a perfect opportunity for you two lovebirds to meet.
What's that?
I didn't buy a ticket when they went on sale.
I mean,
oh boy,
maybe one of us could take her.
You know what? Maybe
I'll take her.
I mean, we all got pretty good hookups.
Bobo, would it be okay if one of us took her to WrestleMania? Because we could get tickets.
No.
No?
No.
Why not? We'd take her out, show her a good time.
Yes. Would she want to meet wrestlers?
First of all, she already has a ticket.
But would she want to meet wrestlers?
How about a ticket upgrade and backstage and stuff like that?
Yeah,
what
meet
if
the
one
wrestlers.
Would you give your permission that we can take her out?
No, wait, I don't think I trust that.
Why not?
Why?
You're right,
I don't want anyone stealing her from me.
Oh.
How are you going to England?
Yeah, how are you going to England, Bobo?
Yeah, do you even have a British accent that you've been working on at all?
Ooh.
No, but but I guess I could do that.
By the way, Bobo, this counts as being on the show. You know that, right? So you don't have to keep saying, I want to get back on the show. You're on the show right now, okay?
Whatever hello, Governor.
That's English Bobo.
Is that English Bobo? Bobo, is that you?
Yes, I'm not lying.
Bobo, where are you going to go when you get to jolly old England? What are the sights you're going to see?
Even though I gotta look that stuff up.
See, we're Bobo.
Improv master.
See, we're supposed to be improving here.
Yeah, you didn't really need to know.
Let's improv.
I don't know. I got to look some of that stuff up.
Bobo, what's some of the big attractions there in England, eh?
Then I'm gonna go see the Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace, that counts.
Very good.
Why is your phone so shitty?
It really is a crappy-ass phone.
Everything about this is shitty.
Shit.
His voice, his phone.
Bobo.
His lack of focus. He doesn't answer any questions. Like, why did she not come to America?
Exactly.
What was the reason?
Now answer me, or I'm going to have her send me vag pictures.
Oh, my God.
That'd be nice.
Wait, she did not say the reason why.
But didn't you say you can't talk about it? Or was that for something else?
Okay, what can't you talk about?
Because she didn't want to talk about
Personal reasons.
Okay.
All right.
So she's coming in April. You're gonna go out with her though?
Yeah.
Where are you going? What's a night out with Bobo going to be like with Katie?
I'm not sure. I guess I'll take her someplace. I guess I'll show her around a little bit.
How about something more than someplace?
Right. You haven't thought about this? You haven't fantasized about your girl coming 5,000 miles to see you?
You have to have some kind of idea of a date.
Yeah.
A night out. What would that be?
Yeah, Bobo.
Well, I'd show her around Manhattan a little bit.
What would you show her? What are some of your favorite spots to take the ladies?
Yeah.
Well, I'll show her Central Park.
Oh
boy.
Outside of the box.
It's a very big place.
So a little walk through Central Park?
Yes, that's where he's going to remain, outside of the box.
During the daytime.
During the daytime, right, because of black people.
She retweeted Jim. Must be a fan of Jim
Oh, when did she do that?
Oh, boy.
When did she do that?
Just this morning.
Ah, which one?
Your picture with Jimmy Snuka.
Ah.
Wait, that just happened. That means she might be listening. So.
Oh, cool.
Well, she might just see it on Twitter.
And you got to remember, she is a wrestling fan. And the other thing is, if it's available that day, I might take her on a tour of Madison Square Garden.
Well, now, how would you get that tour?
They offer it.
Oh, does it cost money?
Yeah.
How are you going to get the cash, Bobo?
I guess the cash rate for that, right?
Oh, I got the cash for that, all right. I'm a big spender. I'm a roller. I'm a whale.
Yeah? That's pretty cool. She would like that, you think?
Yeah, of course. Believe me.
What do you guys talk about? Do you guys have each other's phone number? Do you talk to each other, or is it just on Twitter?
I talk to her on Twitter. Right?
Wait, why not on her phone? Why don't you call her?
Yeah, why don't you call her?
Oh, boy.
Too expensive.
Why don't you talk on Google Voice on the computer? It's free.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Or web chat.
Get
I don't even know what she knows about it.
Are we done with this?
Yep.
I gotta ask her about that one.
I'm going to start tweeting my new girlfriend. Where is she?
Oh, man.
You want us all to follow her, Bobo?
Should we follow her?
Yeah.
I'm not going to follow her. I'm just going to tweet her and get to know her.
All right, you could go ahead.
I'm glad you added a lot here today. Really made terrific radio.
I think I'm going to stick it in her.
Thank you for that.
Jesus. Would a date be okay?
Yeah, if I just take her out once.
If Jimmy wants to take her out on a date?
Bobo,
I'd be in the
Don't try
car.
stealing her.
this is my last.
Try stealing her.
All right, this is my last try, and then I will do the old taparoo.
Oh, I see.
Bobo, if she was willing and everything works out and you're in Manhattan and you take her to some cheap pizza joint and walk through Central Park with greasy pizza, what are you expecting to get off her if she was willing?
Oh. Well, I'm saying if she was, yeah, I would expect us to sleep with her.
Wait, you would expect
more vagary? What kind of sleeping with her? And where would that take place? At your mom's house?
I don't know.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, Bobo.
Park bench in Central Park.
I don't know, hotel somewhere.
Oh, a hotel.
Oh,
So
a
you're
hotel. What kind of hotel?
Queens.
Well, I could.
The Carter?
No, I could tell you not there.
Oh, okay. I can tell you're not there. Is it that shitty motel that your uncle ran?
No.
All right.
No.
But I wouldn't pay for a room there if I needed to escape a bunch of zombies.
Oh, go on.
The Chip should be pissed at you. It was a good one.
Came together at the end.
If he had to escape some zombies.
Why would you pay for a hotel to escape from zombies?
Exactly.
Wouldn't you just keep running?
Wouldn't the clerk bite you while you handed him your credit card?
No. What I meant is if it was the only option, I wouldn't pay for that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
but your example
that
that
makes
was
sense.
a little lacking. So what kind of cheap hotel would you go to? Do you have any others in mind? What area? Manhattan?
I like this Katie
Queens?
Corliss.
Where?
Yeah.
You do?
Well,
Yeah.
there's one not far from me.
I'm going to take her to my house and put it in her.
Oh, God.
Are you following her?
No, but she's tweeting me now.
Ooh.
Yeah, she called me hun
And adorable.
and a little cutie.
Whoa.
Wow.
So why doesn't she call the show? Donna
Well,
wants to know.
She can't listen. She's in England.
I like Jim's smooth line. Thanks for the retweet, baby.
Oh, Bobo.
Bobo, you got competition.
No, but there's a reason why she can't call the show.
What's the reason?
Why?
Is Bobo in her picture, by the way?
I know why.
Yeah, Bobo's in her headline picture, and it's with a sign saying, Merry Christmas, Katie Corliss.
Is it true, Bobo, that black people stole her phone? Bobo?
No, I don't know who stole her.
Didn't they knock her down and steal her telephone?
No, I don't know who, right?
How does Anthony know so much?
I've been keeping tabs
You have.
on this little budding
Yeah.
relationship.
She sent me her number. I have her number.
Oh!
Wow.
So how come she didn't send me her number?
What's that?
How come she didn't send me her number?
I don't know. She sent it to me, though. She asked me to give her a call anytime.
You have it now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know why.
Oh, boy.
Bobo.
So why don't you give her a message right now? Because this is like a free phone call. She's listening. You're here. What would you like to say to her?
Well, the thing is, right now I can't. This phone, I can't even tweet while I'm on the phone.
What would you like to
Oh,
say
my
to her?
God.
Well, I'd like to say to her, right? If I can have her number, and also if you are listening, please call in.
But no, spill your guts out to her.
Bobo.
Yeah,
If we
say
were not
something.
listening,
Please
just fucking-
call in.
Make her not want to go out with Jimmy and go out with you instead and give you her number.
I got her number.
No, I've been talking to her. Well, I've been talking to you for a while. You don't need to go out with Jimmy, right? I've been good to you for so long.
Oh. Anything else?
For a number of months.
What about what about another month?
No, I mean months I've been.
Oh, okay. Oh boy.
Right.
This is why you're not on the show.
Got a tab out?
Right.
I'm out.
Bobo.
Right.
I'm going to take her out and just talk to her for you.
Yeah.
Is that
No,
okay?
you don't need to,
You want me to get you a
No.
bunch of wrestling autographs to give to her?
Yeah, I'll give her some wrestling autographs. I'll take her to meet some wrestlers. It's
Will
going to
that
be a
be
good
okay,
time.
Bobo? If Jimmy does that, and just talks about you?
No. Do that before she sees me first.
Maybe she'll see you next trip.
Yeah, next trip.
No, I'm not going to let her do that, all right?
Send her back on that British Airways plane with a little limp.
I'm texting with her.
Yeah, you're not going to WrestleMania. Jim can.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, you think I would have been given a ticket so I could see her?
Well, what do you want me to say to her? Because she and I are texting right now.
Oh, that's nice.
We got
Wait a minute.
We got her on the line there, Bobo.
Oh.
We are your friends in the end.
All right, let's talk to Katie.
Katie.
Bobo, you're on the phone with Katie. Go ahead.
Hello, Bobo. How are you?
Hello, Katie.
I can't wait to meet you when I come to New York.
Yeah, this really is you.
What?
But Bobo, what do you have planned for us? I'm traveling a long way.
It is her, Bobo. Jimmy gave us the number that she gave. We figured we'd help you out for once, so talk to Katie.
All right, well, I do plan on taking you out to eat, some sightseeing.
And then what?
Some sightseeing, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Bobo, I've traveled a long way. I can't wait to meet you. What happens if you get me all hot and randy?
Well, I am gonna take you to a hotel room. You know.
Oh, a hotel room.
Yeah.
Bobo, I'm touching myself. Keep going. More.
Yeah,
right.
I'm rubbing my limey breast, Bobo. Keep going.
Yeah, do it.
Limey breasts. She's rubbing her limey
How about
breasts.
lemony?
Bobo, I'm salivating to my awful English teeth, Bobo. Tell me more.
Can we please talk about guns again?
In my awful stinking vagina.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, well, Katie, thank you so much.
All right, Katie.
Yeah.
Very
All right.
good. All
Bobo.
right, Katie. All right, Bobo, we got to let you go. You didn't really add much today.
Struck out.
You were on the show, though. How about that, huh?
All right, congratulations. Mark it down on your calendar. You were on the show.
All right, Bobo.
And start counting another 100 days.
Yeah. You all right?
Oh, he hung up.
Oh, gee, he did. Wow, he's probably very upset.
Yes. I know we're all big fans of lists. The listeners love lists.
Love a good list.
What do you got? 21 years ago today, a top 100 list. What happened?
I got a top 5 list that we're going to do next.
You know what we missed yesterday? Actually, what E-Rock missed? It was...
The salad bar?
Yes. It was 1962, and I believe it was a couple of days ago, that the twist. The twist. Come on, babe. Remember?
No.
Oh. I just thought it would have been, pertinent because we could have played.
Oh, we're going to play the whole
well, not
twist
us.
thing with
Now we can't.
Zabra
Now we can't because it's not the day.
Why? Why don't we start
E-Rock
doing
missed it.
Today in History +1?
Yeah.
No one does that. Can we do Today in History +1?
Is that like getting show prep at 8 o'clock?
Yes. All right, we're going to break with something. Donald Trump. I love him. I absolutely love Donald Trump, man.
Yeah, this is a good one.
He entertains the fuck out of a lot of people. And also we got the 911 calls because a lot of people saw a lion.
Yeah.
And that top 5 list.
Watch for the changes and try to keep up.
Hold up. I want to... Yeah, but that twist... Talk to me.
That is a legendary performance.
Wow, Chubby Checker.
The Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony. On SiriusXM. SiriusXM. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Really fast. Then we're going to go into the list that was handed in to us. I got a list in front of me. And I think we should read this list because it's kind of important.
Is your kiss on my list?
No. Got a story out of Cleveland.
Ohio?
Ohio. It's a list. It's a list that is... Who has the worst customer service?
Oh, I read that.
You did?
Yep, I read the top 10, 15.
Is this like single companies or genres?
A couple genres and a single company.
A lot are in the same genre.
And there's absolutely a reason why I'm reading this list. But I'll start with number 5. Number 5 is Bank America. If you call Bank of America, it's an average phone wait before you get to talk to someone, 10 to 25 minutes.
Damn.
English proficiency, solid. That means they got the English people, not the Indians. Overall mood of customer service agent, depends. Knowledge of customer service agent, average. That's 5. Don't worry. There is a big get here why we're doing this list.
Oh, boy.
U.S. Airways is number 4.
U.S. Air.
You call them. 15 to 55-minute wait. Wow. English proficiency, good. Overall mood of customer service, variable. And then average on the knowledge of customer service agent. Third place is this fine company.
Coming in at number 3.
And the reason why I mentioned this list, you said you read the list.
But I didn't see that. What fine company's number 3?
SiriusXM Satellite Radio.
I didn't see that.
Cool, we made the
With
list.
your friends Opie, Anthony, and Jim Norton.
I did not see that. Wait,
it's the only reason why I'm reading a list like this.
Where's number 3? I didn't see that. That's the list, Sam.
Sam,
you're looking at
Listen to me. Listen. The only reason I bring this up, because a lot of my day, I read tweets from people that fucking yell and scream about this SiriusXM app, which, by the way, is still not fixed. No. We have complaints every single day as far as trying to listen to us on demand.
To defend the company, we've only been talking about it for maybe a week or 2 weeks.
No, see, that's wrong.
It's not like,
true. You're right.
Oh,
you're right.
Right.
But especially in the afternoon, a lot of complaints about the SiriusXM app, a lot of complaints about on-demand listening, and lots of complaints in general about the service at SiriusXM.
Content of show.
And we got new owners coming in, Liberty Media.
Yes.
So I'm talking to them today. One of the things they got to fix is their customer service. I hear from people all the time, like, look, they'll tell me their wait time.
Yep.
They'll tweet it. Oh, I've been on hold for an hour and a half.
Hang in there, pal. That's what I tell them. No. Hang in, buddy.
Number
I send
3.
him a little kitten. Hang in there. He's on the little pole.
Number 3 on the worst customer service list is SiriusXM Satellite Radio. Average phone wait time, 25 to 55 minutes. For this dumb service.
For this!
It's not like you have to worry about your bank account. It's just for this dumb thing.
Yeah.
You have to wait up to 55 minutes just to talk to someone? English proficiency. Low to medium.
Wow. Where are they sending the calls?
Outsourcing.
India?
Overall mood of customer service agent, not great.
Surly.
Knowledge of customer service agent, good. So there you go. We come in third. The only ones worse than us are insert cell phone company here.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the genre.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are terrible.
And then a place called Saveology. I don't know what that means.
Saveology?
What list is this, dude? Because I read a totally different one.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. This is the official list out of Cleveland from WKYC.com. Wow. And I see one of these guys. Every time I see like newsmen in another city, I go, oh, I remember when he used to work in New York. Do you do that ever?
Yeah. And you're like, I wonder what happened to that guy.
They got one of our guys. I remember when he was on in New York.
What happened there?
The black guy. And then all of a sudden, like, he's gone, and you forget, you go about your life, and then you see him pop up somewhere else.
Hey, remember him?
You got the list? Doesn't matter. I just did the list.
Yeah, just did the list.
I don't need proof that I fucking got the list on the up and up.
Listed is listed.
No, I had a different one.
There it is.
Maybe you had the one for stupid people.
There it is. So
that's not the fucking list was. It's the fucking list. It's just a fucking list I read.
I like that we get to read that today because certainly our listeners have complained about customer service for years. That and the app in general.
I fucking like it too.
Do you think there's such problems with our app because there's that many people trying to use the app?
I'd like to think so. That would be bittersweet. But
Well, what do you think the reason
I think it's
is?
all bitter. I think there's either incompetence, complete incompetence.
But why do the other channels seem to work? That's what they tell me.
Or my other thing is somebody who runs it, does it, just can't stand us, has a personal vendetta, and has decided to leave our show off of the app. It's a false flag.
Mancow? Bubba.
Bubba?
Mancow?
No.
Alex Jones?
There you go.
We did this bit, right, E-Rock? They all sound the same?
Many times.
Many times. Can I have that disc?
Many times.
We got our Oscar nominations in front of us here.
Yes, we do. Very excited.
And
Very Hollywood.
I have realized that being a parent means I don't get to see any movies because there's 9 Best Picture nominations. I haven't seen one of them. And it's my business to see these fucking movies so we can talk about them.
I've seen some.
I've seen one.
You've only seen one.
Zero Dark 30.
I thought you saw Django, I thought? Oh, no, that's coming to a theater near you.
I will be seeing Django this evening.
I want to see Silver Linings Playbook, but Sam said it wasn't that great. De Niro got nominated.
Good for De Niro.
Silver Sun Pickups?
What?
Nothing. Sorry. Awkward. I just saw Silver and I got excited.
Oh.
Beast of the Southern Wild, Best Picture nomination. I don't even know what that's about. I don't even know what the movie's about. That's how pathetic I am. What's it about? Anyone?
What is that? I don't.
Anyone?
Anyone?
I didn't see it.
It was Beast of the Southern Wild?
Yeah.
It's about a bunch of beasts and they're wild.
In the South?
Yes.
We're in 3rd grade again.
That trailer.
Wow, that sounds like I should
look
see
good.
What?
Official trailer for it.
Let's see.
I don't know what it is.
I never heard of it.
No, the advertisement.
Yeah, but it's a cool song.
Here it is.
PG-13.
Fox Searchlight presents one of the most striking narrative films ever to blah blah.
No.
Read it.
The whole universe
Uh-oh.
depends on everything fitting together.
Ah, boy.
Have One Piece bust?
Little kids.
Uncle Paul
The
thinks it's a
smallest
porno.
piece.
Sure, kitten.
The hell is
The
this?
entire universe will get busted.
Is this a documentary?
It's raining. There he goes. Get back here.
Is an aurochs, a fierce creature.
Oh,
Y'all have to learn how to survive.
Yawn.
I'm your daddy. It's just my job to take care of you. Okay?
Is this Django?
It's a monster movie.
No, it's not. Transport. They allow you to read one of the words out of the 12 that were just up there.
All right, so they have
This looks boring.
They had a big, typhoony flood.
This
Oh,
looks so
terrible.
fucking bad.
It's a terrible trailer.
I see that I'm a little piece of a big, big universe.
This stinks.
Nice. Who cares?
The story.
They're showing the end. They're showing the end of the movie. The kid running, but it's stupid.
Good.
What's in the house? It's a big pine cone house or a big porcupine house.
You're gonna be the king of bad talk. I promise that.
In a million years, when kids go to school, they're gonna know. Once there was a hush puppy, and she lived with her daddy in the bath.
Sure.
No, they're not.
There's a big monster. Oh,
God.
she's not. She's a child.
Fuck, does that look fucking terrible?
That looked bad.
Well, I don't even know what the movie's about.
Well, it's up for
So
Best Picture.
So great job with the trailer, because I still don't know what it's about.
Wow.
Then you got Silver Linings.
Idris Elba.
Playbook.
Sorry, Idris Elba's nominated for me.
Hey, is that what's his name?
It's Prince Stringer Bell. Yeah.
Yeah, Stringer Bell.
Hell's yeah.
What was he in?
I don't know.
The Django?
No.
No.
What other black movies came out?
I don't know that he's nominated.
Oh,
he's
you
not.
got
Okay.
Silver Linings Playbook. What's that about real fast, Sam? Because I think you saw that one.
It's just a silly Hollywood romantic comedy, except they both have bipolar.
Yuck.
Oh, well, that's hence the Oscar nod.
Jennifer Lawrence looks good in it, but beyond that, it's not.
How's
right.
De Niro?
He's fine. He plays an old man.
Was he good, though? Was his performance terrific?
No.
De Niro stinks.
Yeah.
I'm going to just fucking say it.
You
He
can't
has
say
stunk for
that.
a while.
You can't.
He's been horrible.
He's an American institution.
You
can't
want to
say that.
hang in there and fucking.
Don't do it.
He's great. I remember
Don't
fucking
do it, Dan.
Casino
Don't do
and
it.
Goodfellas and but you know he stinks.
Taxi Driver.
Exactly.
Same guy as Meet the Parents guy, huh? First Meet the Parents was good, though. Come on.
I gave a laugh at that one.
Oh, when he fucking started doing like Rocky and Bullwinkle.
That was good.
That shit.
was terrific.
Oh, boy.
Zero Dark 30's
Analyze
on
this.
the Best Picture list. Lincoln's on the list.
Lincoln's going to walk away with every fucking award this Oscar. Mark my words.
I don't know. Django's going to have something to say about that.
No,
I
think
think
he's
it's
too
too Best
pop.
Picture.
But I
He's too
think they
pop
split
culture-y.
it. I think they split it.
Nope.
But it's not nominated that much.
Nope.
Fuck Lincoln.
There's some very
Lincoln runs away with the Oscars, giz.
But yeah, I think you might be right.
Think so.
Although, no, you know what?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Zero Dark 30.
Am I a dog?
Best Picture.
Wow.
No.
Daniel Day-Lewis, Best Actor.
Wow.
Watch out for Les Mis. Anne Hathaway's gotten a lot of buzz for her
Yes, but she's not an
performance.
actor.
She's an actress.
Here's the headline the next day. Les Mis, lay snubbed.
Or lay missed.
Lay missed, yes. Oh, shut out of the Oscars.
So Daniel Day-Lewis as Lincoln.
Lincoln.
I think Best Picture might be Zero Dark 30.
No way. It's too fucking... Too,
They already gave her Best Picture for The Hurt Locker. She's already won something for this. They like her.
But that was different.
Yeah, then they're not going to give her another one. They like to spread that shit out.
Best Director might be Ang Lee for Life. No. Oh, wait, she's not even nominated for Best
They
Director.
finally give Spielberg another Oscar.
Maybe you're right. Because she's not nominated for Best Director.
You sure?
Yes.
If that Beast of the Southern Wild wins anything, I swear to God,
What if it takes it away?
I'm going to lay into my television set.
What if it's one of those
rounds.
artist movies that nobody saw that takes everything away?
The trailer enough told me to stay away. Stay the fuck away.
Then we got Lincoln, Best Picture, then the Les Mis. And then you got The Life of Pi. And then you got...
That sounds delicious, though.
And then you got what? Amor.
Ship is hilarious.
Amor. The Django Unchained. Of course, some would say Django.
Everybody would.
Some say Django. And you got the Argo.
Argo. It's like a fun movie.
And then instead of going through all this, some honorable mentions.
Sure.
Denzel Washington in Flight for Best Actor. Oh. Joaquin Phoenix for The Master.
I think
Best
Daniel
Actor.
Day-Lewis gets it for Lincoln. I haven't even seen the goddamn
Best
movie.
Actor, he was tremendous.
I'm basing all my Oscar picks on trailers. I saw the trailer. Enough to be able to judge whether it should get an Oscar. For directing, you could tell. Acting, you could tell.
That's a pretty good way to look at it.
You can. It's amazing what you can see. Oh, look at the cinematography. It's great. I don't need to sit there for 2 fucking hours.
Yeah,
Give me 2 minutes and I'll fucking tell you.
Silver Linings Playbook got nominated in every single category.
I get for that.
And what? Is it just one of these simple
It's
little
a bullshit
fucking
movie.
bullshit?
It is, huh?
Like
It's
Love
not great.
Actually. With fucking, what,
With
AIDS?
bipolar.
So
Oh,
it's this
bipolar.
year's retard movie.
Yes.
Ah.
Every
Except
year
the
you got to
retard-
have, not a retard, but I mean every year you got to have somebody that's a little different than the rest of us.
They figured it out. They figured out how to get the best looking people in Hollywood to be in the retard movies by making them bipolar instead of physical.
Full retard? Full retard?
They're bipolar.
Best supporting actor will go to Philip Seymour Hoffman, The Master. Is she all right? Is she all right?
Is she all right? Dumbest question ever asked in a movie.
Fucking twitching and bleeding.
From the face.
Yes. Is she all right?
Yeah, she all right.
Are we done with that?
That's our a whole Oscar break right there?
Yeah, I mean, because they're not
squeak
they didn't
another
give 'em out
fucking
yet.
hour out of that. Or
No, we got
whatever.
other stuff like this.
It's the radio voice of fame.
Wow.
Oh,
The Radio Voice Hall of Fame?
yeah, and we put people in there. And we got a montage of the people that are in there. Ready? You want to hear it?
This is great.
Try to figure out all these people.
Okay.
It's not one guy, I swear to you.
I knew it.
Try to figure all of them
How many
out.
guys is it?
I would guess, because I remembered another one. It's at least 4, Iraq, maybe 5.
Yeah, I think 5.
Are they going to fire? Are you firing them out all at once?
It's
or?
a montage.
Oh, a montage, man.
Ready?
Yeah.
And I don't like when people call me Todd Clem because that's not my name. My name's Bubba the Love Sponge Clem. I had it legally changed.
I guess
It's like it's 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money.
You never want to come on after a show that was popular, and I understand that. And I never wanted to do it. I never, ever, and it was offered to me at one point, and I don't want to do it. I didn't want to do it.
That was a great movie. You don't know what you're talking about. Cinematic masterpiece. You have no idea what you're doing.
If I was a hot chick, I'd be the same way. It's like, I'm not paying for anything for you, dude. I'm hot. There's a bunch of dudes that can pay stuff for me.
That's why it's asinine, the controlled corporate press claiming that we didn't own guns in the colonies and that most people didn't have guns. Everybody owned guns. It was a frontier nation. We just had massive wars with the French.
Snoop Dogg's real name is Calvin Brodus.
You hate him now, right? Huh? Huh?
That's funny. That's not funny. They're not funny.
Oh, that description
That's
is even
awesome.
terrible.
Not funny. I remember that. That was great.
There's a voice.
Yeah.
There's a voice a lot of guys go with.
Remember those
Instead
days.
of using their own voice.
I'm trying to work on a better voice. My voice is too plain Jane.
Yeah, you've been working on it? Yeah. Let's
hear it.
You want to debut it?
Yeah, I just think that should be. It's like scratchy and good.
When Jimmy does something, like he has an idea, like
you get excited.
I'm gonna get my radio voice. I get so excited, and then it just stinks.
That's a damn good voice.
I don't think that's good. It's
Yeah,
not
there
pleasing
you
to
go.
it's not pleasing to the
Sure
ear.
is.
Yeah.
What are you going to talk about now, Hope?
Well,
you got to throw the piece in there and you close it? Music?
Oh. Sounds very Star Warsy. Because you're sounding like Yoda.
Yeah, well, Yoda, lady for something. Yeah, it's my radio voice.
All right, people were saying Cookie Monster, Yoda, Bobcat, Tank Hankerus. It's always so exciting when the movies first come out. And you're looking and the scroll's going by, and then it just goes to fucking complete and utter goddamn George Lucas shit.
George Lucas is a penis.
Is he overrated?
He's fucking getting married.
Very overrated.
To a sister. What? Black chick. And I mean black chick.
Oh, good.
Pull up Lucas's fiancée.
It's great.
Yeah. She's like, I'm in that Star Wars money, motherfucker.
She's the consultant for Jar Jar Binks.
Look at her, man.
Whoa. Let me see.
He is into black chicks. Yeah, blow that shit up, yos. Look at that.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
Sister makes good.
That's a honey.
Yeah.
You do that, right, Ed?
She's very pretty.
What?
No.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
No way.
She's very pretty. She's a little older than I like, but she has great tits. How long have they been together?
Give me the shot that's like, yeah, zoom that shit in. But keep the breast in the picture, please.
No, see.
For my pleasure.
No.
Oh,
I
she
can
is
tell
great.
there's a problem.
She's very pretty.
Where's the problem?
No. Well, the problem's in the hue.
She's
I bet when they argue, she says, and don't even think about doing that, you weak chin motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has a weak chin.
Yes, he does.
He has that awful beard to shape a chin.
Yes, he shaves a chin in.
Yeah.
Chin in it.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's Lucas, though, man.
Who cares?
Give Lucas a break today.
He bugs me.
What do you ever do to us?
Shush, Lucas.
That's pretty good.
But she has a very nice smile.
I never knew he was into the cafe.
Maybe he's not. Maybe it's just this girl.
Yeah, maybe they just fell in love, man.
Yeah, love is colorblind.
Love is blind.
Yeah, sure it is. You know damn well when he gets mad at her. Mm-hmm. That's all it's gonna take.
That would be funny if he dropped the N-bomb for the first time on their honeymoon when she did something so innocent, like he walks out of the bathroom and it's like, how many times do I have to tell you to put the top back on the toothpaste, nigger? How many times do I have to say that? And it's after they're married, and she's like,
what the fuck?
What? And all of a sudden, it just can't stop flying out.
Oh, my God.
Just waiting for it to be official.
Oh, my God.
No,
before he uses the word?
No, it just comes out.
It just comes out,
It's
yeah.
the first
Oh, my
argument
God.
they ever have, and he drops it.
She never knew how serious it would be like that. And
Jesus, Sal still works here.
I know, right?
Good luck to it. How long have you been dating her?
dating. I don't know.
Any info?
Yeah, Sam, please.
Maybe on his
what do we know? Maybe on his Wikipedia or something?
Was this on the prep sheet today?
No.
Why not?
George Lucas's fiance is black. Did not make it to the prep sheet.
Oh. Should.
Yeah, it really should have.
It should have when they announced they were getting married, which was recently.
Maybe it did that day.
Well, it should have been on there.
Maybe it was.
Not that she was black.
Has he ever been married before? Good question, Jimmy.
That's a really
married
good
to his
question.
work, Jimmy. That's what he was. Or to his
Divorced
one
in
fucking movie.
83.
Oh, he was married. White chick, black chick.
Hang on. Born in 93. Lucas was in a relationship with Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt.
See, he's a cornball, brother.
Okay, it looks like
What?
2006.
Wait, which Linda Ronstadt?
The singer.
Oh, see, Sam's too.
Another one?
He's too young.
Really?
The hot one or the fat, ugly one?
Ah, true.
Linda Ronstadt.
What year?
Is two different people now.
Okay, she's 66 years old.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
but she's been kind of ugly and fat for at least 20.
Oh, at least.
See, he doesn't know. These kids today.
Wow.
Barely been on. It was
Wow, that's her to the left?
Yeah. Yes, that's why I bring this up.
Let me say. Oh, my God.
That's why I bring it up.
She could walk right past me on the street.
You wouldn't recognize it.
I'd ask her for Philip Seymour Hoffman's autograph.
Now show that picture.
And
The
then-
second one in. Look at this is what she used to look like.
Right? Sam, what the fuck, right?
What the fuck, indeed?
That's cray.
See, that's the.
That shit cray.
What did Linda Ronstadt say?
She sang a lot of stuff.
I know.
She sang. I've been cheated.
Oh yeah.
Boom, been mistreated. Boom, when will I be loved? No one's gonna join in. Fuck it. Right.
Ah, right.
Boom. Yeah. What? Together? This was a big
It's
one.
so easy. This might marry a black broad.
That's what happened.
Used to date Linda Ronstadt, but we don't know which version he dated. I'm gonna guess the
83.
I'm gonna guess the starting to turn fat version.
What that year was Linda Ronstadt, Sam? You said you knew.
Well, I did, but you had me looking up all kinds of Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, you got to remember these things.
Yeah, man, you got to be quick.
There. No, that's not it. That's a 70s version. Man, when she had that long, straight black hair and sang it as some Mexican songs, too. I remember from the old days. I don't know why.
All right, so we got a lion. Or actually, we got a dog that looks like a lion.
Right.
And a little town, I think it's in Norfolk.
In a small town.
Virginia, somewhere around there.
These idiots were calling 911 about this dog. It's a Labradoodle who is shaved except for what looks like a giant lion mane and the little puffy thing at the end of the lion's tail, right? And then its face is shaved too, so it really looks like a lion. But it's very tiny. And people thought it was a small lion. You're lying.
Are you lying?
I'm not lying.
It really looked like a lion?
I'm lying. Yeah, it looked like a lion.
Not lying.
It did look like a lion.
Yeah.
And it just amazes me that people don't know that a baby lion, because they were calling it a baby lion, a small lion, wouldn't have the mane.
It didn't look like a lion to me.
It didn't look like a lion?
It looked like an almost lion.
Right. It looked like
Where
a
I could
silly...
go, oh, wow, that almost looks like a lion.
Right. You wouldn't call 911.
No.
Let me see it.
Mr. Belinigans.
You want to hear the you want to hear the 911 call?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're so
Listen
bad.
to these dummies.
All right, reports of a lion on the loose in Norfolk, Virginia. They turned out to be somewhat exaggerated, like a lot exaggerated. Some very startled people called 911 to report that a lion was roaming the streets. Listen to this.
Norfolk 911, where's your emergency?
Hello, I'd like to report a lion sighting. And I just saw an animal that looked like a small lion. It had the mange and everything. But I just saw a baby lion in Holly Avenue and 50th
I need a
There
ambulance.
was a lion that ran across the street, a baby lion. Oh, okay. Where? It was about the size of a Labrador Retriever.
Right, because it's a dog.
Lion the size of a Labrador Retriever. That last caller was actually onto something, because the reason the lion was the size of a Labrador Retriever is because the lion was actually a Labradoodle.
Okay.
Between a lab and a poodle. His name is Charles the Monarch, and this is why he looks like a lion. The owner gets him groomed to look like the mascot for nearby Old Dominion University. We're told he's much better with kids. than a lion would be. He really does. Okay, I was going to make fun of him.
I love the human interest story. Shut up!
You'll be calling 911 too. How adorable.
They're taking my guns! Shut up! Fucking idiot. Just trying to have a little fun.
A dog that looks like a lion, and I work with a man who looks like an ass.
Yeah, you wouldn't call the 911 on that.
No,
just shows you there's a lot of dumb people.
Oh, there's a lion. It's going down the West Side Highway. It just turned. Oh. It just turned. Why aren't you here?
It's tinkling on. Oh yeah, yeah. It's got a sign on the back. It says, "I'm a lion. Call police."
Where are the cops?
That's adorable.
And they're very cute, like a lion.
Actually,
right?
okay, it looks more like a lion than that.
Labradoodles are that big?
I didn't think
Labradoodles
so.
are awesome.
They're cool dogs. I want to get one.
They're really nice. They look a little
hypoallergenic, right?
Yeah.
I want to just scruff them up. Get over here.
Yeah.
I think they get their ass kicked on the street, but in general, if you keep them in the house, they're cool.
Not if you shape them like a lion.
True.
People are scared.
True.
Scaredy kids. Scared.
Did you see the invisible car prank?
Mm-hmm.
I try not to bring too much to this show.
I kept getting the link. I wouldn't watch it.
It's all right.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
I don't watch things on purpose sometimes because I assume they're going to just suck, especially if I get them
Nah,
like a lot.
this one
wasn't bad.
This guy pulled it off. I think it was on break.com. I'm sure E-Rock, as we speak, is going to put it on our Facebook page, Opie and Anthony. This guy, I think he explains it in front of the clip. If not, we'll stop it.
Cool? Oh, advertisements. Love them.
This guy made a facade, basically, a fake seat.
A fake seat?
And he was driving behind the fake seat, so it looks like the car is driving without anyone.
What?
And he did a really good job making the seat look like it was the original
so for
seat.
this prank, what I did was I built this car seat costume. And what I'm going to do with this costume is I'm going to put it on and I'm going to go through a drive-thru. And I'm going to show you how it looks in the inside of the car.
Oh, wow.
But look, it blends right
clever.
in. Look, it
Yes.
blends right in.
It's very clever.
So
he
this
could
is
see
how
through.
the costume looks while I'm wearing it. And let's see how people react when a car with no driver rolls up to their drive-thru window.
He pulls it off, man. That looks
Very
real,
pleased.
right?
Shit.
Think I've been...
She just... Black people don't like magic.
No,
she thinks it's some kind of voodoo and she ran away.
Now it becomes way too much of a visual, but...
There's no one in the car. The car just pulled up.
There's like a ghost driving it. Just drove this car up. Oh my God, did it just randomly drive up? Okay, I guess you did that.
Where's his hand?
It scares people. That's pretty funny.
He lets go of the steering wheel for, you know, the full effect.
Uh-huh.
They're running away.
Jesus. She's probably all high. She's freaking her out. That's a good one.
This would be a great
Are you
visual
crying?
element. The black people are the best.
Really?
This black chick. Girl!
Hello? Are you serious?
Look, they just stare. They're trying to figure out, and then it pulls away with no one in it.
Girl!
It's a brownie? Yeah. Oh my God. Am I tripping, son?
Am I tripping, son?
Oh, that's great. Am I tripping, son?
Like, I'm not tripping. Instagram, baby.
Instagram that junk.
Oh, snap.
Black people are hilarious.
They're the best.
Oh, snap. Come see this. She's looking around like... They are so puzzled. They can't figure it out.
No.
He's looking around like behind him. He keeps looking.
He's turning his head and looking back.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Just throw it in here. I'm a ghost.
Throw it in there.
Oh, yeah, I'm a ghost. Just Thank you.
And then pulls away with no one driving.
Oh!
Fuck.
Where does he keep his hand?
Funny.
On the inside part of the wheel?
No, I'm sure he just. Yeah, he's only pulling up a little bit. So
when he drives away, is his hand just like at the bottom
right,
left?
You could pull away without touching the
Yeah,
steering
you
wheel
ever
for a
not
little
touch the
bit.
steering wheel when you pull away from drive-through?
Yeah,
Never.
you know,
I always hold the wheel 10 o'clock. I say 10 to, 10 to.
As soon as you're out of their eyesight, I'm sure he grabs the wheel and gets the fuck out of it.
Black people are the best at that stuff.
They're hilarious. Oh, snap.
The seat looks, the seat he made, it looks pretty damn good.
That's
looks very
fucking
believable.
good, man.
Yeah.
He just sits like half a seat in his lap. That's pretty much it. And he could see through the headrest. He's got like some kind of thing that the fake headrest has, like, it's transparent, but you can't tell that he can see through it.
So wait, his lap, he's actually sitting in the seat?
He's sitting in the seat, which is probably pushed back further, and then he puts that in his lap, and it covers him completely. And he looks through the headrest part. That's pretty fucking clever.
Yep. And then move the seat back. Looks exactly like the other seat.
We did something like that.
Did you, Chippa?
On our bikes.
How would you...
I'd pull up and I'd go, my friend passed away and he's with us right now.
Bill Maher was on Jay Leno.
It's astounding.
And he made a bet with Donald Trump. And this is why Donald Trump is great. You don't have to agree with everything he does, but man, he is entertaining as all hell. This is how it went down on Leno with Bill Maher.
You know, look, I'm not looking for a feud with Donald Trump, and I certainly only wish the best for the syphilitic monkey who does his Twitter feed, but...
A syphilitic monkey, which is even worse.
Well, the monkey thing, I think that's what got him so mad. Is we did a new rule one week that supposed that perhaps Donald Trump had been the spawn of his mother having sex with an orangutan. Because, well, I didn't just make this up. The color of his hair.
Yeah.
And the color of an orange orangutan is the only two things in nature of the same color. So,
is that what this picture?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Jay,
I wonder what that was for today.
I'm not saying it's true.
Right.
I hope it's not true.
Right.
But unless he comes up with proof, I'm willing to offer $5 million to Donald Trump.
$5 million.
If he will come, that he can donate to a charity of his choice. Hair Club for Men, the Institute for Incorrigible Douchebaggery, whatever charity.
So, you know, obviously had fun with that on Leno, and then Donald Trump basically
said,
Donald Trump got his birth certificate and got his lawyers involved and listed all the charities that he wants the money to go to on his Twitter.
Yep.
He's now calling out Bill Maher going, all right, I take your bet.
There's your offer. Here's my response to it. Here's a birth certificate. Here's all kinds of legal documents to prove that my father is indeed not an orangutan.
Yeah, he had lawyers draw up some documents and everything. You got some of those tweets there, Sam, that were going viral yesterday?
Yeah. Lawyers have sent Bill Maher demand notice and necessary documentation. I have accepted Bill Maher's $5 million offer paid to me for charity made on the Jay Leno Show. American Cancer Society and the charities I have designated for Bill Maher's donations are Police Athletic League New York, March of Dimes, Hurricane Sandy victims, American Cancer Society, and the Dana-Farber Cancer Center. I hope Bill Maher pays quickly so that this money can be immediately given to the charities.
Wow.
Oh, boy.
Now, I wonder legally if Bill Maher is in a little bind here.
No, not even a little.
Not even a little, you don't think?
No.
Nah, I think you can tell that was spoof.
That's not a binding contract. If you sit there on Leno's couch and you say douchebaggery, it's no way.
$5 million. Hey.
Yeah.
Sam, I'll give you $5 million.
Yeah.
If you can prove that I had sex with your wife tomorrow.
By tomorrow?
Yes.
No, I'd have to have sex with her tomorrow.
Oh.
And if Sam could prove it, you'll give him $5 million.
It's like that fucking...
This is quite an indecent proposal.
Yes, it is.
Oh, my God. My God. You wouldn't entertain that offer, would you?
Entertain it or accept it?
$5 million. $5 million.
$5 million.
But he'd have to make her what they call a three-holer.
Oh, God.
What they do in their private time is their business.
He had to initiate her into the three-hole club.
Oh. Would you give your wife up for $5 million?
Fuck yeah.
Today?
For one fuck? Yeah, who cares?
Today.
One night.
$5 million.
I'd let her fuck Magic Johnson for $5 million.
Wow.
Tax free?
Who cares?
You know, or you will pay the tax on it?
I got to pay tax on it, too?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Now we're talking more like 7.5, $8 million.
You're fucking stuck.
I love how he's just thinking the tax angle and nothing about the moral, ethical
I'm saying, do I get $5 million in my
implications.
hand or do I get 2?
Let's say you get
taxes?
$5 million clear.
In hand.
$5 million clear for a night of physical shenanigans with your wife, which can include anything, that I would please.
Yeah.
Does Sam get to watch?
No.
How about if he has to have sex with her like the anal scene in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Again, that's up to them.
Right.
I would have the conversation with Jess at that point, I think.
What do you think she'd say?
You can't have the conversation with her. You got to make the decision.
No rubber, of course.
Again, that's up to them. That's not up to me. But I would explain the offer and say, we're thinking about starting a family. You want to have a house. You don't want this one bedroom forever.
You'd get a great house.
I got that big green screen that's not fitting anywhere around here.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
Screen of yours.
So maybe this could be a good idea.
Would you? Oh, wow. Would it bother you like it bothered Woody Harrelson?
I mean, yeah, it would probably bother me.
He'd be banging on the door.
Is that how that went down?
Yeah.
He just ran to the boat dock and they're already gone.
Yeah, Woody Harrelson and fucking Demi.
And then he asked her how it was, and she said it was good.
Yeah, he didn't want to hear that shit.
Was it a good movie? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was,
right.
It was all
And then
right.
she starts dating the billionaire.
Yeah,
because Woody fucks her over.
Because Woody was like fucking. He couldn't handle it.
Do they get together in the end?
I don't know. That cost extra.
Like Mickey Mallory. Yeah.
In the end, got it. It was an ass fucking joke.
Jimmy's going to be in Nashville this weekend. People.
What? I
Make
didn't
sure
hear
you
about
fucking
this.
go to Zany's, I think, right?
Yes, and I have a very special announcement. Well, I don't know if it's very special.
Oh, it's special.
It's somewhat special?
If you're saying it's special.
February 22nd, 23rd, me and Attell are doing Vegas, the MGM Grand. Tickets on sale tomorrow morning. It's a Comedy Central live event. Oh! So if they're promoting it, will probably sell very well. Tickets on sale tomorrow.
Do we
for
get
me
to go?
and Dave. If you'd like to, yeah. It's 2 nights in Vegas.
Save me 2 seats up front.
Yeah.
Front and center.
MGM Grand in Vegas.
I like that MGM Grand in Vegas.
There's not much to do there.
I like that one. Why?
There is.
Oh, Jesus.
You didn't like...
Oh, boy, did I have a fucking great time when we went there for the fight.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
So out in the cabana by the pool.
They got a good pool.
Every day. They have a pool complex back there now. You go back, and it feels like you're in, like, Atlantis. They got all those pool complexes and like, water attractions and shit. And then you go inside, man, it's a casino.
That's a hell of a way to live.
I love it. I love it.
What's this now, Sam? You got, like, documentations.
Oh. It's his birth certificate. It's Donald Trump's birth certificate.
For Bill Maher.
Yeah, he put it online and had it sent to Bill Maher.
Backfired. Says orangutan right there.
It
under
does.
Dad.
I see it right there.
He fucked up.
Jimmy, just for you, I got a phone call before you leave town there, James. Bobo's back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm proposing a bit, all right? For WrestleMania tickets, I'm willing to let Jimmy fart on me.
What?
Richard's belly button for WrestleMania tickets.
Oh, boy.
You'll give me WrestleMania tickets if I fart on you?
No,
all right, that's fine.
All right, let's do it. What day-
I accept your proposal.
What day are we doing it?
No.
I accept your proposal. If I fart on you, you get me WrestleMania tickets.
That's pretty good. That's
We're
a good
done
deal.
here.
Good
Perfect.
bit, Bobo.
I accept. Thanks a lot,
man.
buddy.
See you next
we'll
week.
Call you with details.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a great bit. That's
Terrific.
Bobo's going to give you a WrestleMania.
I wonder
tickets.
where he got the WrestleMania tickets.
And I know you've wanted to go to a WrestleMania, Jimmy, so it's perfect.
Yeah, this one's local.
No.
Which one did we go to, Sam? You know.
You went to WrestleMania 16 in Anaheim.
16.
I remember
What are
that.
they up to now?
29.
Holy
Holy
shit, what the fuck
shitballs.
happened there?
Yeah.
They do 2 a year?
No. They do 1 a year.
Who was at the one we were at?
The main event.
There was a big ladder match between.
There's a big ladder match between the Hardy Boys.
The Hardy Boys, yes.
Dudley Boys and I think Edge and Christian.
I remember Michael Duncan. What's his name?
Michael Clark Duncan was there.
Michael Clark Duncan. I always get that three-name combo fucked.
And the main event was the Fatal 4-Way with a McMahon in every corner.
Right, the McMahon in every corner
match. Each McMahon had a person represented.
Oh, I forgot about that.
It's like Mick Foley and The Rock and The Big Show.
Sure.
I gotta go.
Jimmy's quitting the show.
Kenny's outside right now.
Why are you quitting the show, Jimmy?
You didn't like Chip's ghost story?
I just didn't understand what that would do. He's with us right now. Ugh.
Hey, you gonna go on Woody and Jim's show in Nashville?
I don't know. I do have press lined up for tomorrow and today when I land.
Sam, he has a chance to go on the radio show of the guy I started radio with in Geneseo.
The guy you shit all over?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he has a chance, but I'm just putting it out there.
Wait a minute, but you mean that show that we talked about on the air that was terrible?
Yeah, I fucking smooth things over.
Mr. Burning
He follows
Bridge?
me now, and I follow him.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't talk, but we follow each other. That's a good step.
Well, he can only follow you so far, and then he kind of drops off.
Yeah. You fucking with roommates and everything.
Yeah.
I thought we all listened to that show, and everybody said it stunk, including Opie.
Opie led the way.
Come on, I'm trying to get Jimmy on that show. I think he would have fun.
I can get down there.
Somebody tell Woody and Jim that Jim Norton is going to be in their town, and he wants to do radio with those guys.
I have a feeling they're not going to send the most helpful tweets.
No.
Oh, come on, guys.
All right, guys.
Because I think that would be interesting for the show when Jimmy comes back. He could tell us how it is.
All the terrible things that he says about Opie.
He's with us right now, all dramatic.
Yeah.
Chipper would be like, they believe in me.
My friend passed away, and sometimes my phone will ring, and I know it's him.
And there's no way you could convince him differently because he's such a dolt. He'd just believe it. No, I swear.
You don't think it was a good ghost story?
No, it was awful.
See you guys.
All right, Jimmy.
Jimmy, take it easy.
Break a leg. Break a leg in Nashville.
How, little fella?
Oh, gee.
Oh, Sprout. I hate how Sprout walks.
All right, guys.
Sprout's all adorable in the way he walks. All right. Hit the road.
See you soon, guys.
Oh. Jimmy's fucking characters.
Are we almost ready for line of the day?
I think so.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called. I refuse to call it line of the day until it resembles
line of the day
one day. Because E-Rock, did you see there's a new Twitter? It says the real line of the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they quote what should have been the line of the day if E-Rock wasn't so incompetent.
I don't follow a lot of the niche Twitter accounts, but that's one I
don't
would.
either. I prefer white people.
But that one I would follow. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, let me mention to people, mask sexual flavors. It's the new way to foreplay. Available in 4 tantalizing flavors. These oral gel strips will spark to light your bedroom flame. That's what they are. They're the spark that will light your bedroom flame. Visit sexualflavors.com to purchase or find a retailer near you. Fellas.
Before we do line of the day,
line of the day.
Just want to mention that Pat Benatar is 60 years old today.
What?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it.
Promises in the Dark.
Yeah.
Love is a Battlefield.
She's 60 now.
60? Oh, my God. Ding, 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 ding,
Love is a
ding,
battlefield.
ding. Leave me alone!
Oh, I hated when MTV would stop the music for some dumb drama in their songs. Goon arm. Goon hand, goon arm.
Goon arm.
Goon arm.
You got to goon arm a bitch sometimes.
No, we don't have to play the whole thing. And if we were going to play a Pat Benatar song, I would have went with Hell is for Children.
Hell is for hell. Hell is for hell. Hell is for children.
That's right.
Down, down.
Now we got to hear the hell part.
Sure, you should. All right.
All right, we're done with that.
Droning.
I just need to drink some water.
Yeah.
Okay. Line of the day. You did the tagline for mask.
Mask.
I think it's MASQUE if you're trying to find that product.
That's right. We got 3 runners-ups.
Just got to go to sexualflavors.com.
Is that the website?
Sexual Flavors, yeah.
First runner-up line of the day.
Put it over the top. You gotta take the juice.
A lot of people.
Yes, as well as the Christians.
Another runner-up line of the day.
That's why I can't say it enough. Please, all of everyone out there, get to the health centers this weekend. Get your flu shot.
Get your flu shot.
I knew you were going to use a Maher Menino. Well, you know what? Yeah. The contest is still on. Because there was a better line in there. The one where he paused and did the IRA.
Oh, yeah.
All right, maybe we're on the same page. C-Rock, we'll find out soon.
Yes.
Here is the final runner-up line of the day.
You're too needy on Twitter. You keep hounding her.
Let's try to help him.
To get, like...
Nope. Jim has zero, and I mean zero tolerance for Bobo. And to bring you into the show a little bit, that's why we take Bobo's calls from time to time.
It's hilarious when Jim he pushes the mic away. It's like,
mad.
No, what? We didn't ask you that. He gets so angry.
I guess we're ready for the line of the day.
Wow.
What do you got, Roland? I see you got a Blu-ray in your hands.
Ooh, Roland, what is that?
It's the new Woody Allen movie, To Rome with Love. It's really good.
I'll take it.
Oh, where's mine?
I actually was trying to find this on demand.
Is that the one with Dice and Louis C.K.?
This is the one.
It's really good.
Why would you do that?
I hate Woody Allen.
Why?
Oh, my God. Woody Allen's like a
Annie
master. Annie Hall. He's a genius.
Fucking
Zelig.
overrated lump of shit. Is it broke?
No, it's good.
You can't call Woody Allen a lump of shit.
No, he's not. He's not good.
Really good.
He's not.
It's
Pretentious.
Really
He's pretentious.
it's like a little rom-com, though.
Oh.
I couldn't help myself. Mia Farrow tweeted that, we should ban all guns or whatever, and I said, I wrote, maybe you should try to ban Asians.
Ooh. She sure doesn't like hearing that.
I basically told her, look, Asians have been a much bigger problem in your life than guns.
Personally, for her.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
It made me chuckle. Oof. Woody Allen, I wanted to see this movie over the weekend, but it wasn't on demand. Why would it be on demand?
That's good.
To Rome with Love has pleasures galore.
Pleasures.
That's the Rolling Stone review. All right, I'll be watching this. Thank you.
Yeah. Get a little cup of hot chocolate, some ice cream.
Yo, is that the kid from Network?
Yeah, Jesse Eisenberg.
Social Network.
Oh, I call it just... Oh, yeah, because there is another movie called Network. Mm-hmm. Is he good at it?
Yeah.
Isn't he that dumb character in Rio?
Yeah, he's the lead.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very nice person.
You never met him. Stop it.
From what I hear.
Nah, stop it. Please. Here's your line of the day.
Oh.
Here comes the line of the day. Line of the day.
Like, he walks out of the bathroom, and it's like, how many times do I have to tell you to put the top back on the toothpaste, nigger? How many times do I have to say that?
Yo, nigga, what up? Of course.
Jesus.
Of course.
E-Rock's a racist.
He is.
You really enjoyed that, huh? E-Rock.
It was funny.
Do you know what's interesting about E-Rock? Mars has always believes that E-Rock is a racist.
Is a racist?
Yeah,
really?
Like he thinks that E-Rock
wow.
has racism in him.
E-Rock, do you? I know you're not going to admit it, but
Mars has felt that way for quite some time. That E-Rock is like everybody like goofs around and everything, but E-Rock has legit racism.
Do you use the N-word?
No.
Oh, stop.
Everyone does.
That's what he calls it.
Or has.
No white people use it.
Right.
Every time I hear anybody ask that question, they don't even think it.
That's such
Never mind, use it. No one uses it.
I just said I didn't use it.
Oh.
I don't openly use it, but if DJ Who Kid's going to be coming around, I'm certainly going to give him some love.
Oh, you know what I wanted to hear?
Nigga, what up?
Exactly. I want to hear Ice Cube. Yo, nigga, what up? Like, put those two together.
That's my cadence, sure.
That'd be great.
I've been doing that shit for years.
No, but I want to hear those two clips put together.
Ice Cube, and then I changed my dialect a little bit when a black person
It'd be great.
You've known that for years.
Like Ice Cube walked in, and you say Ice Cube, and then you say, yo, nigga, what up? Exactly.
My new thing is I go, yo, and then I do something.
Ask any woman.
Yes.
What? Ask any woman you happen to see. What's the best tuna?
Chicken of the sea.
Ooh. Ask any woman.
That is child of the 80s shit, right?
Of course.
We ate a lot of that stuff growing up.
Chicken of the sea.
But now it's in the bag.
And then we learned we were eating dolphins, and then they said, look, then they had to put on their cans, look, we didn't catch our tuna with nets.
Yeah.
So our tuna's okay to eat.
They actually made little tuna beds, and they went to sleep, and they'd slowly pull them out of the water while they sing them lullabies.
Oh, you're not a sushi guy.
Sushi? No.
To think, like, chicken of the sea,
yeah.
You know, that tuna shit in the can,
yeah,
and then tuna sushi is the same fucking beast?
Isn't
That's
it amazing?
crazy.
Doesn't look the same.
And I had to eat the
same.
shitty tuna in the can when the whole time I could have been eating the sushi tuna.
Yeah.
Fuck!
You know what's pretty cool? Tune a piano.
But you can't
tune
a fish.
Nice. Child of the 80s.
Yep.
Woo!
Exactly.
Name 2 songs by REO Speedwagon and go. And you better pick my favorite.
Can I look it up?
Nope. Just 2. Hold on, I got $20, but you got 1 minute from right now. Don't make sure he's not cheating.
Okay, I won't cheat.
Don't you type?
Are you cheating?
Don't you type?
Okay.
2 fucking REO songs. I'm gonna go get my $20.
$20. Okay. Number 1.
Wait, E-Rock, fuck you.
E-Rock.
Take your headphones off.
God damn it! I got one. Only one.
Who told you?
E-Rock did.
E-Rock
So
did.
now you got to get 3. Which
Ah!
one did you give him?
Can't fight this feeling.
Fuck E-Rock. I thought we were
You can't
friends
fight
lately.
this feeling any longer.
I'm not looking at the computer. Roland just pulled it up.
Bet off. Bet off.
Bet is off.
Bet off.
I wouldn't have gotten any of them.
Not even one?
Nope.
Heard it from a friend.
I was actually
Heard it from a friend, Hugh.
I was actually born in the 80s, so no, I wouldn't.
What?
And
you're pushing 40.
Incorrect.
You know the Hold Me Now thing that became a thing on our show? Thompson Twins.
Hold me now.
I got to add another song to that list.
Oh, yeah.
It was a big Geneseo song, and when you were feeling a little butterflies and a little love in your soul.
Oh, boy.
There was an REO Speedwagon that might have talked to the Opster back then.
Oh, no.
What was it?
What did it say?
Man, I got to be my own person.
Oh, no.
Do you know it yet?
No.
I got to do my own thing, man.
All right. Riding the storm out?
No, that would have been the cool one. I wouldn't bring it up if it was almost cool. Don't only bring up the faggoty shit so you get thrown under the bus. We all know that by now.
That's true.
I believe it's
time for me to fly.
I believe it's time for me to fly.
No one plays the live version.
No one.
Fuck.
Grabbed it too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one kind of
hero.
That one's kind of in the same category as Thompson Twins.
Yeah.
When I was at Geneseo.
Oh man.
Which has been rated one of the greatest schools ever. Now, when I went there, it was a shithole. All right, we're gonna leave you today with this. We'll see you tomorrow.
REO Speedwagon.
Time for me to fly.
The Opie and Anthony Show is pretty much. This show will be available later today with SiriusXM On Demand. After O&A Live is next.